Yo, we back, RTTV
Podcast.
And if it's your first time here, I promise you definitely won't be your
No,
last.
sir.
So make sure you kill, murder, and smash that subscribe button. And welcome to RTTV Podcast. We have a lot to talk about today, and it's episode 18. Man, I can't wait till we get to episode 20, man. I'm going to get these guys a fake imaginary pizza party.
He's been doing this for about 4
this pizza
years.
party. Robbie's owed us a pizza party since like 2019.
I don't get why it has to be imaginary. What's gonna be
Like, why can't we just have a pizza party?
Shit, yo?
Man, we could have a ice cream pizza party.
Ice cream and pizza?
No, the ice cream pizza.
Is it imaginary too?
No, it's real.
No, he's saying like ice cream pizza.
You know, it's not a milkshake, though.
Nah, that's disgusting.
It's like,
Ice
you know how they have
pizza
ice cream
is
cake,
out of
ice cream
control,
pizza.
son.
That's interesting.
Is pizza gonna be shaped
It's
as
just shaped
Ice
like
cream,
a
yeah,
pizza.
that's what I was
Oh,
thinking.
bruh.
Yeah. He was thinking way too deep. He was like with cheese and
I'm like pizza. I'm like ice cream flavored pizza is
on
out
pizza.
of pocket.
That's kind of wild.
Well, yeah, episode 18. So, yeah, make sure you guys are here for episode 20. It's going to be we're going to have something special, man, for the 20th episode.
Wow, we got something special.
But we got a lot to talk about today. But before we do, you already know we got so much announcements. And one of the biggest announcements we have tomorrow is going to be the release of RTTV 2.0.
2.0.
And what RTTV 2.0 is a place where we introduce our friends and family to new animes. Some of us are captains of our own teams, and solely we go and lead our teams into new adventures and new heights with some of these classic animes, some new animes, and TV shows and movies. So we're the critics that are putting the new critics on.
Yeah.
If that makes any sense.
Yeah.
And not only that, we have something that we call the mega reaction, where it's multiple of us in the reaction, probably like 8 people plus. And we have something new that we're reviewing together, and we can't wait for you guys to see a new series as well, including the whole entire OG gang is in that. So you're going to get some new content, all 5 of us, that you're not going to get on the main channel on RGTV 2.0. So tomorrow's the day. We can't wait to see you guys to see what we got in store for you guys.
Facts.
It's gonna be a movie.
Facts.
And we're gonna ring up some things that we got on Patreon. Patrick, what we got on Patreon?
Yeah, we got a lot of heat, man. Yo, this month, man, we're closing out Mizupor and we're closing out The Glory, but we're gonna be jumping into a new adventure that we've been loving so far, man. We got Farzi coming in. A whole counterfeit show that's bringing us onto the underworld of counterfeiting, and that's going to be replacing Mizupor. And then we also got Weak Hero Class 1. Damn, that show's fire so far, man. Yo, I'm telling you, you guys cannot wait to watch these reactions with us because we've been loving it so far, and that's going to be replacing The Glory. And, yo, we're loving it, man. I can't lie.
Then we got Shogun going crazy as well.
Hell yeah.
Make sure you check that out. And Evan, what we got also?
Man, we got Walking Dead, The Ones Who Live, man. We got the OGs, Rick Grimes, and Michonne. They all going crazy right now. We just dropped Dune on RTTV Reacts. We just dropped Full Metal Jacket on our Patreon for all the movie lovers. We just dropped the classic Disney movie Mulan, which is now my favorite princess. I actually had that conversation this weekend. I'm like, yeah, that might be my favorite Disney princess.
She's a princess?
That's what I said.
She's not a princess, though.
Wait a minute.
Princess.
She ain't
we
considered when we
this.
talk Disney princesses.
She's not a princess.
She's a warrior.
You know what's funny?
She's
I
a
feel
princess to me.
You know what's funny? We had this conversation in the reaction.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, she's not a princess, bro. She's
not
a
a
warrior.
princess.
Yeah, I feel you.
She's a warrior.
I think she's a Disney princess though.
She's not though. How?
Because all like just the female princesses that have movies will be like the princesses.
Oh, so because she is a woman, she's a princess.
Yeah,
Princess.
Yes.
Because you're a man, you are a king.
No, why is she not a queen then?
Because she was younger. Stop.
And Jerry, we got 2 powerhouse cartoons dropping, one tomorrow and one next week. Where are they?
Sir, tomorrow we got Invincible. The mid-season is finally back after a long time of waiting. We finally have Invincible. Really, really excited.
Yep.
Ended on a cliffhanger. The dad got locked up, and yeah, the Vulturemites came through and just bodied everybody and bodied another planet right in front of us. And also, we have X-Men 97. Woo! Yeah.
You know who's not gonna be in that?
Deadpool.
You don't know that. You don't know
Nah,
that.
nah,
You don't
we
know
really
that.
don't
You don't
know
know
that.
that. You actually don't know that because he
Nah,
was
we
actually in
really
the
don't.
he was actually in the
And
90s
I ain't gonna
series.
lie, and I think they probably, if it would be smart, if Disney is in ownership of Deadpool and Wolverine, it would be smart if they have him
To
in there.
subway it
So,
into Deadpool 3.
So that's also what we have,
Yeah.
and so much movies, so many animation movies,
For real.
guys. And we also have a lot of dope anime, and my boy Wells can let you know, and his upcoming streams.
Yes, sir. So we streaming on Saturday, guys, and we got Patreon exclusive Mastral going on. We just caught up to all the episodes today, and we have Undead Unluck on there as well. Ninja Kamui all the way caught up. So Patreon is a good place for you guys to be, man.
Whew.
Yeah, we all in Joel's face today.
Yeah, right?
Yes.
Back me up, Jerry.
Yo, that's why I kept trying to.
I'm like,
adjust
damn, I
it.
Yo,
see
yo,
it.
yo, we can
Not
see your
sure.
boogers in this bitch. Damn, pick that shit out,
Nah,
yo.
it's ain't doing it now.
Yo, that shit got me rolling. I'm looking at the camera like, damn, we in his nostril hairs right now. Goddamn.
Yo, I'm dying, bro.
So make sure you guys check that. Make sure you guys check that out.
I
All
can
that
see
good
Joel's
stuff.
thoughts, nigga.
That's
But-
Mega Mind for real.
That's just all the upcoming stuff we have. You know, we gotta get our commercials in
Yes,
before.
sir.
But
We're the
what we
Disney
here-
Channel.
Yeah, with the Disney
Yeah.
Channel. We give you that in-house
For real.
advertisements.
Facto.
But guys, make sure also Solo Leveling is here as well, going crazy.
Ninja Kamui.
Niji Kamu, Joel said.
Love all them
it's,
joints,
it's
man.
so much fire. And then, like we said, we got so much dope stuff. So make sure you go tune into RTTV Reacts, where we have our movie channel as well. RTTV 2.0.
Yes, sir.
Like we said, RTTV is a network, guys. It's a brand. It's a network. We're building, we're creating, and we thank you guys for expanding and creating with us and letting us introduce new people. You guys are one of the best subscribers. You guys are one of the realest, and y'all take no shit, and we respect y'all for that.
Yeah.
So appreciate all y'all for
Y'all the
that.
best in
got
our
some-
heart.
We hope y'all got some willpower, yo.
Yeah,
Facto,
facts.
facto.
So stay tuned. And guys, we're here because we're wondering, back to one of our topics of deep dives into arcs, into episodes, into characters. This is a deep dive podcast where we get to break down arcs, we get to break down certain episodes, we get to break down certain characters, certain places, just different things. And we here today with a dear arc to us. One of the arcs I feel like that was groundbreaking, game-changing. And the question that we all have, is One Piece Marineford Arc the best One Piece arc? It's a question that
You don't have to answer.
you
right
gotta
now,
answer it.
nigga.
It's a question that
Everyone's getting
it's a question.
I was like,
It's a question that it is a lot to answer. It's a lot to break down because, like I said, we got to break down what characters were involved, what villains were involved, the story plot. How was the story plot overall, and how was it to the whole entire story?
Facts.
And just the conclusion of that arc leading into the next arc, and vice versa, the arc prior to it, and how those two fit in, and does that count as making a good arc? So make sure you guys come up with your answers. And before we get into it, we just want to warm up our minds. We want to warm up the brain, and we like to do certain team activities of just brain training and to pick things that we like and quick debates. So we have a little segment we're gonna start with now. It's gonna called One Gotta Go, or just the memes.
Wow.
We're gonna get into a couple that we have.
Which one you want to do, Rob? Which one first?
Let's set it off with the shows.
The one with all of them, like top 5, or
No, the four. My fault. One gotta go.
okay.
One gotta go.
All right, so one gotta go, y'all.
Oh, I got y'all right here. I was about to say I'm a jerk.
I'm like, nigga.
I got it on my computer and shit. Let me see. It's about to
wait,
pop
wait.
up first, hopefully.
So it's one gotta go is Naruto Shippuden,
Okay.
Bleach, Dragon Ball Z, or One Piece.
Get Bleach out of there. Yeah, I said it. Fight me. Get Bleach out of there, bruh. Bleach
Okay,
gotta go.
so let's nah.
I'm mad because y'all know how much I love Bleach, bro. But then Naruto Shippuden is Naruto Shippuden.
Off rip.
Fuck, I'm gonna have to take Bleach off, bro.
If any of y'all say Dragon
Fight
Ball
me.
Z, y'all getting slapped. I'll tell you that right now.
No,
Fight
have
me.
some damn respect
Fight
this
me.
week.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's why I was like off rip and off rip. So you already know that's staying.
Yep.
Naruto And One Piece to me is trailblazing over Naruto, so we already know that gotta stay.
Yeah, One Piece gotta stay there.
Trailblazing though.
Trailblazing.
I love the choice of words too. Yeah, I don't
Trailblazing.
hear that too often
could
within
you
a comment
elaborate?
section.
Only
I like consistency and longevity of keep going. It reminds me of like Eminem. I just like somebody that just keeps going.
I mean, they still keep going. That's why you love Boruto so much.
No, it's not the anime. At least for me.
Ooh, we
it's not
got
going
you
on.
there, Rob.
No, it's not. Is the anime out? No one did they animate it?
It's
You see?
about to come out this year.
My boy don't ever take a break.
Oh, okay.
That's what I'm saying. Like
I get you there.
a
One Piece.
continuation.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry, Bleach gotta go.
It
That's
has
not
to.
even that hard, bro.
Yeah, Bleach got it. Yeah, Bleach
Not-
by. No.
Thousand-Year Blood
I
War
agree. I agree.
was hard.
Bleach definitely got to go with Naruto, One Piece, and Dragon Ball Z. Like,
Yeah.
and,
That's
and Bleach
tough.
was the last one I watched too. I'm not gonna lie.
Word. Yeah. Nah, me too.
Nah, Naruto's out until I see it, cause I ain't see it yet. So there's still some real
Do
niggas. that
three.
Nigga, you
Nah,
ain't
do-
seen none of
do
these
three.
shits, bro.
Wait, whoa. I watched three of them with you.
You watch
actually.
Dragon Ball Z?
Super with you.
When?
A bridge, yeah.
And
that
I
shit-
used to watch
and that's
Dragon
a
Ball Z when I was
bridge,
a kid.
nigga. That's the
A bridge
parody,
isn't
nigga.
super though.
Super.
It's
shut the
not
fuck
even.
up,
It's
man.
not even the same.
Super.
Like,
Shut the fuck up.
a bridge is for Dragon Ball Z,
nigga
and he
said
said super.
Super, shut the fuck up.
So I think there's a unanimous. Then we all going with Bleach.
Yeah.
So we could go to the next one gotta go, and that's the 4 fighters. And I think
Okay,
this is
okay.
gonna be a little tough one.
So one's got to go. So the characters are Vegeta, Zoro, Killua, and Sasuke.
Why you gotta do that?
Vegeta, Zoro, Killua, and Sasuke.
Vegeta,
That's not gonna
Zoro,
lie.
Killua, and
That's
Sasuke.
tough as fuck.
Nah, because the first one was just let's see if we could agree on something. Now,
Yeah.
are we off rip? Y'all niggas know who the fuck is getting the
Yeah.
fuck
I
out
know
of
you- I
head,
know you're
nigga.
thinking.
Shit,
I know
no
you're
bullshit.
thinking.
2 of them niggas could go. Shit, nigga, shit, we give it a
I know
free.
exactly who Rob's thinking, yo.
You already know who
I
2
know
could
it.
go.
Actually,
Guys,
nah.
guess.
You know what's
and in the
crazy?
chat, hold up, Jay. In the chat, guess who you guess what we think each person of us. What am I saying?
Guess which one of us think
Yeah,
is
what
gonna
Jay
come out.
said.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Guess what each
Honestly,
person
I
is.
ain't gonna
But
tell
yeah.
you who gotta go, but you know who do gotta stay? Fucking Killua.
Yeah, Killua.
Killua gotta
fact.
stay.
Yeah, you really be yo. You
Nah,
even
I
know my
fuck with
nigga, yo,
Killua,
real
bro. I ain't
shit.
gonna front.
Y'all
Killua's
know
that
my-
dude,
y'all know
bro.
My Discord Abby is that, bro.
Yo, Killua's that guy, bro.
I'm baby,
Honestly,
bro.
though, damn, this is actually tough because realistically speaking,
So-
Killua's getting watched by all 3 of them.
Let's do this. So we're gonna go. We're gonna go around, and each of us is gonna say who we're keeping. You feel
Okay.
me? Like we can go around until
Until it's
Yeah.
that person that's not there.
So-
no more. So go ahead, start it off.
who's the dude on the Vegeta again?
This is Killua.
Oh, nah, I could-
You can't see it.
my glasses. That's why
You
I
can't
asked.
see it.
Nah, I
You
asked
can't
Joel.
see
I
it.
asked
I
Joel
see
because
it.
I gotta get.
Disrespect
I gotta
is
get better
crazy.
glasses. But my fault. Sasuke. Damn, who do I hate all these niggas.
I'm about to say, yo, this
You
is
really
hardest
do.
for Rob
Nah,
right
you don't
now.
hate Killua though.
Nah, I do.
Nah, he did. Remember we had
Did
the savagery versus. Remember the willpower? Remember that shit?
Yeah, so I think
do.
Sasuke is the one I dislike the least. So he's staying for Rob. That's one staying for me on the boat.
Yeah, because you put him on willpower for all the 2 seconds.
Yep.
And
I agree now. I lied before.
yeah, he lied.
I
He said,
lied
he said,
before.
"Welcome to willpower."
But I tell the truth on the podcast. I lie on the reactions, but I tell the truth here.
I might lie to you niggas during the week, but on podcast day, I'm gonna tell y'all what's up.
You go, Jerry.
Who you
Who am I
keeping?
keeping? All right, so first person I'm keeping is definitely Sasuke.
I'm keeping the boy wonder, yo, the Flyers, young Jit, man, my boy Killua.
You wanna go?
Nah, you got it.
Oh, I'm definitely keeping Zoro.
You know, I had to keep my boy Vegeta first, off rip.
Wow.
Yeah, off
knew
rip.
that.
He's the only reason why I like these characters to begin with. You know what I'm saying?
That's hilarious.
He's the godfather of these
He's the
characters.
godfather of
Cool,
this shit,
bro.
bro. He's the godfather of these
Who you think will
secondary
Who
characters.
you
feel
feel
like
winning
the-
a fight with all them?
Oh,
Are you
Vegeta's-
crazy?
Vegeta's
Are
Are you
smoking.
crazy?
Vegeta's
Vegeta's
smoking.
watching all of that.
It's
Yeah.
because Dragon Ball Z was just
Close.
power level.
It's not even
And
close.
everything I love, I know Sasuke and Killua are wiping the floor with Zoro. Zoro's the weakest one out of all of them. That's by far.
Nah. I
You know what's
think
crazy?
Killua is the
No, he's-
weakest one.
Have you
Killua
watched-
is
bro, he's not.
Killua
I-
by
Killua is
far.
the weakest one,
Yo,
bro.
he's
Killua
not,
by
bro.
far
Nah,
is the
he is,
weakest
bro.
one out of all of
Killua,
them.
but he's the
He's the
He
weakest
is the
one,
weakest
bro.
one by far, bro. What are we
Okay.
None of them
talking
niggas
about?
is savage as Killua, bro. They ain't built like that, bro.
Yeah, this
Yeah,
nigga.
They
yeah,
all
yeah,
catch
nigga.
bodies.
Why I look at that camera?
Yeah.
Y'all
What
niggas
you
fucking playing with me.
what you talking about, Evan?
The next one I'm keeping you right now. I'm keeping bad headline dude. I gotta keep the
Vegeta?
bad headline dude. You already know Vegeta Super Saiyan. He's like you say, he's the original person I hated. I feel like all of them are like the worst versions of him. So if he's shit, they're clones of shit. So you feel me? If I'm gonna take shit,
Yep.
I'd rather take the original shit.
OG
Not the
shit.
diarrhea.
Yeah, it's the
Yeah.
OG shit.
Original
You feel me? It's the stew.
The stool, the original stool, bro.
No, that's stupid.
And like this up, guys. Let's get it to 100 likes. And if you guys have any questions, make sure you send in your super chats. Make sure you sign up for the memberships.
Facto.
If you guys want to be able to send in topics and yada, yada, yada.
Facto.
Yeah,
My
man.
second one would definitely be Killua.
That you're keeping?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
So Robbie, you're keeping Vegeta,
Yeah.
and who'd you say? Sasuke?
Sasuke.
And then Evan, you're keeping.
Killua and Zoro.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's my same first two right now.
Okay.
Because Zoro's definitely the second person I'm keeping. For sure. How about you, Jerry?
Okay, so damn. So the second person I'm keeping is Zoro.
Water.
Yeah.
Water.
I'm
And
the same
that was
way,
actually
too.
I was actually torn between that.
saying
There's-
Zoro?
I'm gonna say with Vegeta and Zoro, I'm staying with.
Wow.
Mm.
So everybody picked Zoro though.
No.
And that's the only person other than yeah.
I'm like,
You
don't
right,
do
you
that.
right, you right.
Don't do
you
that,
right.
nigga. Don't do
I
that.
did it.
Don't do that. We ain't lying here. You went Joel, right?
Yeah, I went.
Yeah.
All right, so my next one I'm keeping. You know, at the end of the day, Robbie love the kids. So you right now, I gotta be. If I'm gonna hate on the two people, I'd rather hate on a grown ass man than I hate on the kids. So you right now, I'm gonna go with the kid, Killua.
I'm gonna go with the key.
So I love the kids.
That
He
nigga
look
sound
like
like
he'll be a
Shannon
good.
Sharp right
He look
there.
like he'll be a good soccer player. Nah, don't ever do that.
That nigga sound like Shannon
Ain't
Sharp
no
right
sh-
there. No,
Ain't-
he's a kid.
Ain't no Shay over
He
here.
said, Club
Nah,
Shay
don't
Shay,
do
I'm the
that. It's Hall
proprietor.
of Fame.
I'm the
Denver
proprietor of Club
Broncos
Shay Shay.
player, one of the best tight ends, top
I ate
3
the
all
raccoon.
time. Stop it.
I ate the possum.
So
He had
So,
Meg Thee Stallion open
that
that saloon though.
that already let you know who gotta go for me, guys. If Kalua's staying, and I'm gonna say 3, 2, 1, and y'all say who gotta go for me. If Kalua gotta go, 3, 2, 1.
Sasuke.
Okay, Zoro gotta
I'm
go.
about to say, nigga, nothing happened, nigga.
Yeah, nothing happened. I don't know what you talking about.
That's a ball.
Yo,
Oh, you can
that's
do that 100
funny,
times.
bro.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
It's my turn?
Yeah, well.
All right, so yeah, I really had to think about this,
Did you?
and I'm keeping Vegeta. And I was actually torn between Vegeta and Killua because it's not that far off, but it's just that, yeah, I'm keeping Vegeta. Even though they have a lot of moments where they hoe him in Dragon Ball Z, I'm not gonna lie to you, but damn, he'll wash the floor with Killua. So
Who you got, Pat?
Yo, honestly, fuck Sasuke, man. I'm going for my boy Vegeta. Vegeta was the best. I feel like Vegeta was a better father than Sasuke too, bro. Real shit, man.
no, he is.
Nah, he's a good
better-
father.
He's actually
father,
yo,
bro.
Vegeta's
He's the best.
actually a great father. If you think about
he
it,
takes pride.
He takes
Yeah,
pride and he takes
exactly.
really good care of Trunks. Like
Trunks got
Goku,
great too, nigga.
yeah, like Goku is really a bad. Like even
Bro.
after watching Dragon Ball GT, I'm like, wow, Goku really is a terrible father.
Bro, Sasuke
Because
just
of
had
Dragon Ball
lasso.
Z.
He had to leave for a little bit. He come right back.
Nigga, I didn't laugh for a minute, bro. Came back. Yeah, I'm here to pick up my daughter. I'll be back next week to pick up
My daughter. Did I say work was done? Nah, I'll go back to work. That is hilarious. Damn. Yeah, I'm gonna keep Vegeta.
You didn't even know that, nigga.
I know that nigga. He's my cousin. The
So-
same way you
That
exactly.
nigga,
Y'all both got Widow's Peak, nigga.
like
So
he
then
been,
who
you
you
know,
dropping?
No, you don't. Evan got good hair.
Having with the good hair.
Oh,
So
man.
who you dropping, Evan?
I'm
Because he's
dropping
mixed.
Sasuke.
Okay.
So
That one was tough. That was a good one.
Joel?
That one was tough.
I'm
Because I like all
dropping-
four of these characters.
I'm dropping Sasuke as well. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
I knew it, though. He fucks with Itachi more than Sasuke,
Yeah,
nigga.
Sasuke never been my favorite character.
Yeah, nigga, Sasuke eat a dick.
Boo!
Sasuke
And you
eat a
call
dick.
yourself a Naruto? Boo! 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 How you kept a One Piece character over a Naruto character? Boo! Yo, he be switching up, bro. Yo, why's that
They
really
all
a
my
Naruto fan?
characters
yo?
like
They all my
seasons.
Not
characters,
really a
though.
Naruto fan.
That's
what
all
you're
my
talking
characters,
about.
bro. I'm real about it, man. I can't lie. I love them all. I like Sasuke, but I love Killua more. I
That's
can't lie.
hilarious, bro.
Come on, bro.
Boo!
So Joel's gotta go. It's Sasuke.
Yep.
Robbie's gotta go. It's Zoro.
Yep.
Evans gotta go. It's Sasuke.
Yep.
Patrick's gotta go. Is
Sasuke.
Jerry's gotta go. Is
Killua.
wow. Sasuke took the biggest L.
Oh yeah.
Y'all don't
Damn,
like
Sasuke.
Boo!
Wow.
Boo!
I think he's a bitch. He's a buster.
Wow.
He's a what? Yo,
He's a
chill out,
buster.
chill out. He killed
a
it. He
custard.
killed a bitch. What?
Shout out to all y'all
Bitch-ass
sending them
Gonzo.
super chats too. Just make sure
Yeah.
y'all know we will
What are
be
you
getting to them
talking
super
about?
chats for you as well. So.
And shout out to the 400 people we got in here
Facto.
earlier than last week. So we appreciate y'all. Make sure y'all like this up. When you like it up, you help the algorithm and you help this go out to more people. So we're at 100 likes. Let's see how quick we can get to 200 likes. And guys, we got the last brain trivia.
And we'll get y'all into this one too. I'll set up a poll so y'all can answer with y'all answers as well. So
Yeah.
my fault for not doing that for y'all on
I'm
the
mad
last
at you
couple.
for the rest of the day, bro.
But I got you.
I'm mad at you for the rest of the day. Don't talk to me, yo.
Yeah, nah, I'm so shocked. Like, the shockiest one I am out of the whole entire group is Joel with Sasuke. It's just like just because he's a Narutard.
That's what I'm saying.
Like, that's, like, you feel me? And Sasuke's not, like, a bum character in the show.
Nah, he's one of the elite.
So, like, so this is an educated guess why I would assume that he would have picked Sasuke to stay.
But like
Shocking.
all the characters we on there were like
elites in their
elites
show.
in their
Nah,
show.
Yeah.
Zoro's not elite.
Zoro is elite, Rob.
I think it's crazy.
Stop it.
I thought you said you wasn't lying alive.
Yeah,
Yeah.
well, you can't
I
lie on
know.
pods.
That shows you how truthful I am sometimes. That shows you how truthful.
You just lying to yourself now.
Nah,
nigga.
but in all due honesty, I truly do believe Zoro is weaker than Killua. I definitely think if Killua gets into that killer instinct and how fast he moves and the training of his family, I think both his grandfather and his father are stronger than Zoro. And I think the training he receives from his family alone would keep him up to would let him be able to beat Zoro. And I think a lot of people in the chat agree with me. So it is what it is and ain't what it ain't.
I don't think there's anybody in the chat.
Nah, mad people.
Yeah,
agree.
who
people
agrees
agree.
with Robbie in the chat
They're
right
on the
now?
chat
about
saying it, bro.
Zoro?
I've seen it.
Yeah.
Killua will lose in the fight against all three of them niggas.
Nah, Killua
bro.
will get his ass whooped,
Yeah,
bro.
and I love it.
Like,
I chose him over Sasuke.
like, it would be
you
like
feel me?
monkey
So
in the
let's
middle,
before
where
we
they just
do
playing
this top
volleyball
five, just rank the strongest from that last one.
Oh, let's
Okay,
let's
Vegeta's
pull it
number
back
one.
up.
Damn.
Vegeta's number one.
Killua's number 4.
Yeah. Man, no bullshit. Zoro's number 2. Then, Sasuke's
Nah,
number
nah,
three.
hell nah.
I don't know about that.
Fuck that
Nah,
shit.
Sasuke
nigga.
number
Fuck that
2.
shit, nigga.
Sasuke's number 2, bro.
Yeah,
The second
Sasuke's too.
Sasuke's 2, bro.
Yeah,
Zoro
Sasuke's
3.
stronger than Zoro.
Yeah, Sasuke's stronger than Zoro. Stop it. Come on.
Yeah.
Nah, bro.
Come on.
My
So-
fault I
Shut
can't
it
get
down,
y'all in
bro.
on this
Your
poll right
future
here.
is
It's too
dead.
many options, y'all.
It is.
Yeah,
the
'cause
next
so you
one?
gotta pick 5 type shit. It's not a one gotta go.
Oh no, you could just do it from the old one. You feel me? 'Cause,
I got
yeah,
you.
you can just put the old one
I'll
up.
put that one in for them.
So I go Vegeta. I go with Vegeta, Sasuke, Killua, Zoro.
Wow. That's
It's not
actually
a-
wild.
It's not a wild, bro. Rob is lying to himself, bro. Even though I'm happy that he's ruined for my boy Killua, though.
And you guys all had the same one,
And I
right?
like Killua too. He cool.
You guys had the same ranking.
Yeah, no.
Nah,
We
he
have
said
it.
Zoro. He says Zoro's stronger than Sasuke.
Yeah, it was Vegeta,
Crazy.
Sasuke, and I really do think that Zoro is a close second. Like the separation between Zoro and Killua is a huge separation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, you're saying that it's close to Sasuke, you're saying.
It's closer to Sasuke than it is
to
Killua.
Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
yeah,
I
And then
respect that.
Vegeta, he destroys planets. Like, so, I mean, no.
Okay.
Like, y'all niggas is awesome.
Make sure y'all vote it up. I just dropped that poll for y'all right now.
Yeah,
too.
nigga. In a span of a minute, we already had 200 votes already, and niggas is picking Killua. Y'all niggas is some dick.
Yo, listen.
They said
I'm
Killua gotta go.
heated they said Killua,
I
bro.
think they're basing.
That's
if you're
the
basing
coldest nigga I done seen in the last 42 years, nigga.
I mean,
It's just in
He's
comparison.
He's so cold,
It's just
son.
comparison to those people, though. That's what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
bro.
And yeah, I won't say I haven't seen the.
you haven't seen
the-
any Vegeta.
And that proves
Yeah,
what
I
Rob
haven't
was
seen.
trying to
I
lie
haven't.
about.
No, I've seen Vegeta. I haven't
haven't
seen the
seen
full
any
extent
Vegeta.
of Sasuke, and I haven't seen all of Vegeta either. I've seen all of Zoro.
You haven't
and all
seen.
of-
I don't think
well,
you've seen any
even
extent
Killua.
of
I haven't seen
Vegeta.
All right, let's get into the last brain buster. Then we're gonna get.
Yeah, but
Then we're gonna get into our conversation about is Marineford the best anime arc, and the last one we have, guys, is we gotta pick our top 5 shows out of this list.
What is it?
Top
don't know.
five.
So I can read it out for y'all.
yeah, please, because I can't.
So let me see.
Nigga,
So we
can't
have
see it.
One Piece, Naruto, Dragon Ball, Bleach, Hunter x Hunter, Attack on Titan,
I lied
Death
about it.
Note, Full Metal Alchemist, Ippos, JoJo's, Cowboy Bebop, and Code Geass. So
That's
you got
actually really fucking hard.
so top 5 though.
Oh, that's easy.
Fairy Tale's on
Oh,
this.
thank you.
Fairy Tale's not on this, so I have a top 4.
I already got
Oh, perfect.
My
All right.
mans.
So I'll go first.
Go
I
ahead,
could
sir.
do this quick. Attack on Titan, Hunter x Hunter, Dragon Ball Z.
I think that one says Dragon Ball, but I guess
Yeah,
we can
Dragon
count it
Ball.
for Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah, I'm picking it regardless.
Okay,
man.
okay.
Nah, it's different for me.
Man.
If it's Dragon Ball.
One Piece. That's One Piece, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
And I think I need one more. So I said Naruto. No, I
You
said
didn't say
Dragon Ball, Hunter x Hunter,
Attack on Titan. You said.
Attack on Titan. I'll go with Naruto and One Piece.
Okay. I got this one's easy for me, man. I got One Piece, Bleach. Actually, no, One Piece, Hunter x Hunter, Attack on Titan, Death Note, Code Geass.
This is out of this list, right?
In no particular order.
Yeah,
Yeah.
This is out of this list.
Jerry's about to be
Check.
I'm about to be like
Fairy
ah,
Tail, nigga.
Fairy Tale.
The
Who is
Grand
he, five-
Magic
Fairy Tale.
Games, nigga.
Grand Magic Games. Tartarus.
Ursa
Avatar,
Scarlet.
100-Year Quest.
Happy.
Happy. Natsu.
Like-
Not Lucy.
Lucky.
Yeah. Tataros.
Jalal.
and Atlas.
And Edalus. It's not even my turn, but I guess now it's my turn.
Yeah,
Yeah, it was
All right,
your
so
turn.
Naruto, One Piece, Dragon Ball, Attack on Titan, and Hunter x Hunter.
Haven't pushed over.
Look right here, bro.
Nigga, he
Well, yeah,
minimized
he made
that shit. He made that shit
small
small
again.
as fuck.
I'll make it
Oh.
bigger for you. Pause.
Hey.
Oh, my.
Yo, y'all are nasty.
I paused it, bro.
Yo, it's
Yo, I
gonna-
might have to ask them the question at the end of this podcast.
Nah, hell yeah, hell yeah.
I'm kidding, yo.
Wait, is that Naruto or Naruto Shippuden? Because that makes a difference.
Naruto.
Naruto.
Alright, so if that's the case, it's gonna be One Piece, Bleach, Hunter x Hunter, Code Geass, and Cowboy Bebop.
You look
Is
like
that oh, it is on there.
Cowboy
Okay.
That's 5.
Look at
Uh,
you, Wells.
And then there's me. Okay. So Naruto, Attack on Titan, Hunter x Hunter, Dragon Ball, and One Piece.
Tato.
Okay.
All right.
All right. That was a lit segment, y'all.
I like that.
Quick little brain
That was a
bust.
fire little
My brain
segment
is
right
busted.
Brain Blast Games.
Yeah, brain blast. That's what the word, not busted.
Yeah.
Brain blast. Brain blast
please,
games.
please.
yo,
Yo,
yo, that's
thanks for the
crazy.
digital picture of that.
Yeah.
man.
The Brain Blast Games.
I appreciate that,
Yeah, I mean, you say that wrong, you get DP'd, bro.
Hey, yo. Come on, son.
You gonna take a wait? You gonna take a display picture? Of him?
Yeah.
What?
How you gonna put
What?
me on a digital
What's that
platform?
mean?
nigga?
What's that mean, Robbie? What's that
I
mean?
don't know, man.
Did he just say digital platform?
That
with the
shit
hood?
that shit open to interpretation.
Yeah. Guys, make sure you like this up. Let's get it to 200 likes. And guys, we are ready for our conversation
Yeah.
today. Is Marineford one of the best arcs? So before we start off, guys, who were some of the key characters in Marineford that are even worth talking about?
Whitebeard,
Nah.
Whitebeard, and Whitebeard.
No, Whitebeard, Blackbeard, Akainu.
Patrick, you cried over Ace. Don't forget to
Yes,
mention Ace.
nigga, don't
please.
forget
Don't
Ace.
forget to mention
I
Ace,
cry
please.
for how dumb he is, bro.
Yo, well, yeah, Whitebeard, Akainu, Blackbeard, Luffy, Ace.
Those are the top 5 in that arc for sure.
And then honorable
Say
mention.
what he say again?
And
Say
then
it
honorable
again.
mention is Garp
No,
because of his
run it
emotion.
back, fam, 'cause he didn't
I
hit.
said Blackbeard,
Yep.
Whitebeard, Akainu,
Yep.
Luffy, Ace.
Yep.
I think
Shout-
it's definitely
shout
the
out Junior
oldest.
Ors too, my nigga. Cause he set it off for the gangy, man.
Oh,
he
he was
put
the
it
first one
down
that got
for the
bodied.
set.
Shout out to Delph Flamingo.
Oh, he was part of it?
Yeah,
Yeah, he was
Yeah, they had
Wow.
He's the one who
Wow.
caught. He's the one who helped catch his body.
Yeah, he really
Yeah,
did.
he the one who cut things Legos.
Yeah.
Wow.
Delph Flamingo, shit like that. Y'all
That's
thought
why the
that
arc was
done?
so
Cut it
lit.
out,
It's
bro.
just so much motherfucking people in one area at once,
So
bro.
how do y'all feel up? So those are some of the main characters. How do you feel up the lead up to the arc of Marineford was? Because I feel like for me to be considered a best arc now, I think we gotta also realize how was the lead up and how was the send off leading into like what arc led into it and what arc did it lead into. And I probably think the worst arc was the arc that led into Marineford.
Impel Down?
No, wasn't it
Thriller?
Thriller Bark?
Was it? I thought it was. What,
I mean,
wasn't it
because
coming from Impel Down?
Technically,
Yeah, it was Impel Down.
Yeah, because because Luffy got all those people from Impel Down because he went.
Okay,
to
so
go
that's a
get
good
them.
arc then. All right,
yeah,
so
yeah.
that's a good arc then.
Yeah, because that's where we
So-
met like all the prisoners that he ended up coming to.
Yeah, that's how
Marineford with.
That's how Blackbeard even recruited Suyu.
all his people. Yeah.
So how do you feel like the transition, just like a song? How do you feel like the transition from that arc led up into Marineford?
It was a smooth transition because literally we went straight to Marineford after we got out of Impel Down to do what he was supposed to do to save Ace, and he even went to Impel Down trying to save Ace.
He was
Yeah.
trying to get.
He
Ace
was
had
trying to
left
save Ace.
early.
So like
Yeah.
So when he got to Marineford, it was like they were both hand in hand because he went to Impel for Ace. And then he went to Marineford for Ace. So I think like it went in smoothly.
No, I did, especially considering the fact that we recruited one of our best, like, what do you call it, pirate, period, a part of the squad right now, which is fucking Jinbei. And you feel me? Like, we basically.
Did we meet Jinbei before that though?
Jinbei!
We
met him in
recruited
Impel
Okay,
Down.
Remember, because
yeah,
we
okay.
got like the commonality that we shared between him and Luffy and stuff like that was Ace and stuff like that because he had like a strong regard for Ace and like. And it's dope too because I feel like the transition was fire because like coming out of Impel Down, it was like the sense of triumphantness. It's like, yo, we was able to get out of there, we survived, we fought Magellan and shit like that. So it gives you a feeling like, yo, it's a good chance to save this nigga Ace. Just to be, results of what happened and stuff like that. So I feel like that roller coaster being put all the way to the peak of that roller coaster just to be dropped all the way down is what led it to give you all the emotions that it did type shit.
Yeah, I feel like they raised the stakes in Impel Down, and it made it even crazier in Marineford because I feel like we see when he fights Magellan, that shit was a crazy ass fight. Luffy ends up getting poisoned, and Ivankov gotta be like, "Yo, I could save you to go get your boy, but you gonna lose years of your life."
Yeah,
fuck that. Like, fuck that. We going for Ace, and we seen like Luffy's resolve at that point was probably the strongest we've ever seen his resolve, even until now.
Yeah,
like his resolve at that point, like what had happened before even Impel Down, which forced him to be the way he was in his mindset. We see Luffy's like, nah, bro, I gotta get stronger. I gotta go get my brother. We out this bitch. And I think that shit was fun.
I actually concur with that though. I don't agree.
So you don't concur?
Is that thought concur doesn't?
No. You disagree.
I concur, nigga. I concur, nigga.
Yo, that laugh.
I concur with what you said. So you agree? No, I disagree.
I concur with the fucking meaning of what concur means.
Yo.
I think, but because what were you gonna say, real quick?
Nah, I was just gonna say. Then you get back to what you're saying. That laugh by Wells was wild. He
That
said,
We hit the Kawhi.
I think his resolve became even greater after the whole thing with Marineford because the thing is, it's like you feel me?
No, but I'm saying up until that point.
Oh,
like,
okay.
That's what I say. Up until that point.
Yeah, you got that.
Because I feel like up until that point, Luffy had like a tough time with people, but he never got to how he was at this point. I don't think we ever saw that.
I agree with that for sure. Yeah.
I really think that the whole, because Impel Down is a part of it, but like I feel like it started in Sabodi.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I feel like that's when everybody got separated, and that's when Luffy went to Amazon Lily by himself, and then he went to Impel Down, I'm pretty sure, and then we got to Marineford. So I feel like those arcs leading up to it, I think that's why Marineford is held in that regard. I still think Sabondi is my favorite arc because it was like the start of all that.
Yeah, I feel you.
But I feel like because of that arc, Marineford, it is what it is. That's what it is.
To piggyback off of what you said, bro, Marineford is a culmination of almost everything we've learned previous to this. Like Goldie Roger comes in. Like we didn't even say Goldie Roger when we were talking about that because we got Goldie Roger in Marineford too. Like so much of
what
we
you
were
mean
like,
we got him at like
Goldie Roger? Like
he wasn't at Marineford.
Well, we got the backstory with Goldie Roger.
Like being Ace's father.
Garp. You don't remember Goldie Roger, him and Garp, when they were talking about Ace?
Yeah.
Goldie Roger's like, yo, that's my son. Don't kill my son.
He
flashback.
left.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so like we
I
got
have to think about it too.
Yeah.
I'm like, Goldie Roger's dead, nigga. How the fuck is that
no.
Marineford?
Like we hadn't really gotten a lot of Goldie Roger, but we end up finding out like Ace's mom's backstory was fire. Like what is it, Portuguese Rouge?
Yeah,
because she had to hold him for
18 months,
like 20 months,
Yeah,
20 months, like a
shit.
year and a half or some shit, so that they didn't know because they was going and killing every kid or anybody that they suspected
Which
could
is
have been his
impossible.
son.
Imagine that.
That's crazy.
That's
son.
impossible. Imagine a woman being pregnant like, nah, this nigga can't drop right now.
Yeah, bro, that's why when she dropped him, she died too.
Yeah,
She was like, bro, she held all her power for that. And shout out to Garb because, yo, I rewatched that scene yesterday. I'm like, that's a real nigga, bro. You looking at the dude who been chasing your whole life, like, bro, take care of my kid, bro.
Yep.
Like, yo.
And then he watched them die. I don't want to hear nothing.
Nah.
No shout out
And
to
that
Garp
was
for
one of
that.
my and that was
No
one of my
Garp for
issues
that.
with Garp in that arc. But yeah.
I mean, I hated that from Garp, but damn, he was in the Navy, so what was he supposed to do? And you got three admirals, you know, who are strong as shit at this time. Like,
Jay, I do more for you niggas than you ain't my sons. Like, yo, there's no way.
Yo, but before we continue, make sure you like it up. Shout out to the 500 people we got in here, and because we got to 500, we gonna get into some super chats.
Yeah, we got a lot of y'all. Shout out to y'all that been showing love today.
Love.
We
Appreciate you guys
y'all.
so much. Y'all could be anywhere in the world right now, but you're here with RTTV. We truly appreciate every single one of you guys. Like we said, we take this podcast very serious, and we being consistent with you guys each and every other week. We always got a podcast for you, and you guys are supporting it, and we appreciate it, and we see it.
That is a fact. Let me get to the. All right, here it is.
Super chat. Super Saiyan chats.
We got Atito. Equiwe. I tried to read that. I might have messed it up, but I'm gonna work on it.
Try it again. I'll try it again.
Atite Owiwe.
Thank you, Pat.
Yeah,
All right, yo, they
yeah,
donated $5 and said,
yeah.
Rob, I would have left Ultra Willpower alum if you said the Hungry Wolf Dogs fairy tale were better than the Akatsuki. Happy you didn't.
I know.
Wait. I'm pretty sure he said that.
No, he
I
said
didn't.
it, but
Nah,
he reverted it.
yeah,
He
yeah,
reverted
yeah.
it.
Yeah, I said, then I stopped. I was like, nah.
Yeah.
I can't even do that one.
The Hungry Wolf Nights.
See, I got y'all. I tell the truth. I tell you, I'm like Paul Pierce, my former favorite top 5 player. I'm the truth.
Yo, we got Zach Adams donated and said, you got to watch Peaky Blinders, please. Yo, promise you will see that on RTTV at some time in the future. We working on it for y'all. You feel me? We got DDJ donated and said, are y'all going to check out Peaky Blinders? Well, that was from the left. Yes, we are. We're going to definitely check out Peaky Blinders. We got Muhammad Liar, who said, yo, guys, did you know that L.A. Garp actor was in 300? La Garp actor? Live action Garp actor was in 300?
Oh, wow.
La
that's
Garp?
wow.
Did you know La
Yo,
Garp?
bro,
You know La Garp
bro,
was in 300?
I'm just reading this shit, you feel me? Like, I'm like, La Garp? No, I did not. I didn't know that. But I'm
He
trying.
looked like he was a 300. I can't front it.
Yeah, he looked like a character.
Yo.
My boy.
Shout out to my Garp. Yo.
Shout out to Otito for another super chat. Said, appreciate you guys for 6 years of entertainment, man. Hope to be there at the end. Bro, they ain't gonna be no
man,
end.
it's
You
gonna
feel
be
me?
here.
There will never be
Yeah,
an end.
I'm gonna have like 6 kids.
There's no end. It's just gonna be passed down.
Fact though. Come on. Amen donated and said, Wells, when are you gonna read Boruto? It's so good right now. All right.
I'm not sure yet. No, I don't know. I don't know when I'm gonna read it.
Wells was
It's
like, I'm
definitely
just
gonna
not
be one of
answer.
those next ones, but I got a lot to read before we get there.
That suspense is insane,
Yo.
bro.
Show Saga donated and said, I got to save the video for work tomorrow, but just want to say you guys got me into the reaction universe. So just want to show love. By the way, Team Wells so far.
Yeah, boy, blue team stand up.
Muhammad Liar also donated and said, fun fact, guys, Oda wanted live action Zoro to body Black Mr. 7.
What's up with this narrative, bro?
That was crazy.
What's up with this
Yeah, what's
narrative?
Nah,
up?
that's
Zoro being
crazy if you
racist.
wanted that though.
Let's just be happy that I didn't say la, okay? So we making progress in reading.
Hold on,
right
Robbie,
now.
what you think about that?
No comment. Nice.
Please
Yo,
accept.
shout out to Otito, man. He in here with the super chat. It's crazy, man. He donated and said, anime recommendations, Hellsing Ultimate, you won't regret it. Can finish it in a week. Bet.
That shit does look fire though. I seen the cover for it.
I watched like the first 2 episodes. And it's a movie.
It is.
Yeah,
How saying.
it's not actual movie. It's like
it looks like a movie.
Yeah,
I get you.
yeah,
That's
yeah,
why you
yeah.
can body in a week.
yeah.
And then Show Saga donated and said, shout out to Fairy Tail 100 Years Quest anime on the what?
Yo,
It's the best arc.
that's honestly right now. That's my favorite arc. in
It's
Fairy
better
Tail.
than the Golden.
The Grand Magic Games. It's
Yeah.
better than the Grand Magic Games.
Okay.
I think it's
Damn,
better than
for
the Grand
real?
Magic Games. I think it's better than Grand.
Is
That's
that
all I gotta
recency bias or is that
Nah,
like,
it's because
The quality. Oh no. You're
well, I
reading
can't
it.
even say the quality
Yeah,
because
reading
I'm
it.
reading it on a black and white manga. So like, I think it's because it brings us back to things that were brought up earlier that I know y'all already forgot about.
Wait, are you
but
spoiling me?
No,
They trying to
because I didn't
they
tell you
trying to
anything.
Marineford us in
I ain't
the
tell
arc.
you.
They trying to
I ain't
bring
tell
it
you
over.
nothing.
You didn't. It's better than the Golden Corral.
It's better.
And I'll read just one last one and then we'll get back to him. So Toshin D.
Corral, I haven't
Raisin
had that in
donated and
years.
said, Wells, you should read Kingdom consistently in top 10 manga sales. Also had an arc that surpasses Marineford in hype and delivery. Also, Kingdom has dope live action movies you guys should get into. Love you guys. Patrick, what do you say to that?
I love you too.
Thank you.
Wow.
And we back.
Wow. That was Pat. You are the man.
Thanks, man.
Nah, Pat's been waiting for people to telling me that they love him. So
A lot of people more often been saying I love you to us, yo. Remember last week? I think
Yeah.
the live caller, like, not last week, the week before that, he said I love you guys.
Pat, you're just a really good stand-up guy, man. High five.
Yeah, it's
So,
crazy,
guys-
I'm sitting down.
So, guys, shout out to everybody that's in here again. Make sure you like it up. And if you have any more questions, send in your super chats and we'll get to them on the second half.
Yes, sir.
But back to it. So, from what I'm hearing from you guys, is basically saying Marineford's arc, every arc runs into that arc. Is pretty much what I'm hearing.
Yeah, like it was the culmination for me at least of a lot of the bigger storylines at the time of One Piece. Like even when you find out who Luffy's dad is. You know what I'm saying? Like I think that was like a big thing too. Like you find out Luffy's dad is Dragon. They saying all these things over the intercom. Like I felt like the whole world of One Piece kind of unraveled in that
That's
moment.
true.
Like oh shit. Like and then we get to see the deaths that we got and all that, but we'll get to that.
So, how do y'all feel about the storyline in the beginning of Marineford? Like the plot, pretty much, of in the direction it took when it started off.
I think that it took a good direction. If we're talking about Sabaody, I think that it started off great because you have the celestial dragons that everybody's scared of, right? And nobody would ever attack, and Luffy just comes out of nowhere and just cranks one of them like in front of everybody, which causes a whole uproar.
Which is one of the best punches within One Piece.
Yeah, and even the way it's animated too. I feel like that's when, for that moment, that's when I was like, okay, it's just starting to pick up. You know what I'm saying? And then Marineford, once we got more into Marineford towards the end, it's like, oh, shite. You know? So, like, yeah, it picked up really, really well.
I just talk about like the actual like the beginning of Marineford, yo. We brought 100,000 plus troops to this bitch. We had to clear out all of Marineford where all the families are because yo, Whitebeard's coming. He just sunk our niggas out there.
Yep.
So like I feel like that like anticipation for like, look at what we all had to do for this one man. Like bro, he's coming. Shut everything down. Get everybody over here. We're gonna show this. And like even like I feel like when we first saw Ace up there, like in the same position as we've seen Goldie Roger for the entire like intro up into that point to One Piece. You know what I mean? So I thought like that imagery was super dope to see even at that point too. So when they started it, it was already like, so you mean to tell me we're gonna have to deal with Sengoku, Akainu, and Aokiji. Plus we got Boa Hancock fought in that one, Doflamingo, Gecko Mori. It was like, bro, we saw that up until that point. I think that was the most like climactic thing of One Piece because it was like, bro, we brought everything
It's
together
the most
to
characters
save
in
one person.
setting,
Yeah,
for sure.
Exactly.
The best thing about it too, I feel like, and that's why Sabaody was so lit that led up to it, is because of the fact that Luffy was forced to work without his team. You know what I'm saying? It's like he had to literally have to rely on a whole bunch of other people and create this whole new family and stuff. That's why that Impel Down like scenario was so necessary because without that, he doesn't develop the relationship they needed to create with Ivankov.
Yeah.
With Jinbei and all these people that was basically rallying around him. And I feel like the illest shit about it, I feel like, is just that support he had with Whitebeard, which is like, that shit was insane to me. Like, a person to that caliber, one of the people that you could say is the biggest people revolving around the older generation of One Piece and shit like that, got your back, and then seeing Crocodile trying to attack him.
Yeah.
Like, it was just so lit because that I feel like it goes to show how much Ace meant to so much people and stuff like that. So I think that's why the storyline was so ill. Like, I think up until that point, there was never a moment that was that serious. To that regard, that
I agree.
everybody in the world had to get involved, bro.
Yeah,
real shit.
Yeah, that's one thing I really like about Marineford. I feel like you were saying, Evan, everything that there was being pitched throughout the way mattered here, and they did it without Luffy's main cast. You feel me? That's what made us connect to like a Jinbei, Ivankov, and we finally got an introduction to characters, not introductions, but seen what characters like Shanks could do.
Yeah,
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Shanks
Right.
could do. But we seen Mihawk there as well. We seen
Luffy use Conqueror's Hockey for the first time, even though he didn't know what the fuck he was doing.
Oh,
and
yeah,
then we
knocked
seen
mad people down,
Akainu.
yeah.
We seen Akainu. We seen what Aokiji can do, right?
Yep.
Early on, we seen what my twin could do, Kizaru, but we never seen what Akainu could do. And we seen he wreaked havoc against what was supposed to be the strongest man in the entire world, which is Whitebeard. Although, like, I feel like he got his hits on Akainu, but I feel like it really set the stage. It was an introduction to Luffy for the rest of the world that hasn't really witnessed his I think his charm, right? And I think it was an introduction to the strength that some of these characters can hold in the world, and how incomparable Luffy, even through all this time, is to all these people. You feel me?
Yeah, that's a good point right there. Cause I feel like that part of the story allowed us to understand power scaling.
Yeah.
You feel me? It was like, damn, Luffy's this far away from these levels of niggas right here. So it's like, it kind of allowed us to know, it's like, it makes sense why this show goes so long, because Luffy has that much way to go to even get to Kizaru level or Kaino level and shit like that, Mihawk level and shit. Like, bro, you gotta think about it. The whole setting changed because Aokiji. Aokiji froze the whole fucking place, bro. Like, scene changed. This nigga did that shit, bro. Like, so I think that was ill, because like we had a better understanding of like what Luffy needs to do and what the rest of the Straw has gotta do to really level up, and that's why building up to like that 2-year gap that we need to do the training and shit.
And it was realistic in the sense of this was Luffy's first time seeing all of these enemies, and a lot of times we're used to seeing our main character in other animes win kind of off the bat because of the plot armor, right? And to see our heroes get their ass whooped, and to see it end as tragically as it did, it was such a realization to be like, all right, I got to get way stronger, and I have to understand how I could go up against these type of devil fruit users in the future, right? And like, it was so dope because like moving forward in One Piece, we got to see that actual buildup of Luffy and watch him get stronger as an individual. So
it was real.
I liked it.
Yeah, I definitely love it, because Luffy is my favorite character from the show. Him being number one, and him being the leader that he is, him being able to travel and to have to compete and battle against people without his team. I think it showed a lot of maturity in Luffy, and that showed Luffy's ability to adapt to any scenario and situations. And I liked seeing him communicate with these other characters, from Whitebeard to Jinbei and the rest, and Ace. And I think it was dope. Like, one of the best characters showed up. My boy Ace came through, and Ace was able to I like that the storyline was based around Ace. Like, I love that the plot was like, yo, we gotta go get our boy. I love that aspect. And the thing too I love was that we didn't have nothing there to hold us back, because I felt like in previous arc there was like this one probably like so annoying shit that was just always around us. And I felt like the only way we would see the shine of Luffy is if you just take away like things that are weighing you down. Like, and not saying that the team is weighing them down, because I can name you like at least 4 of the people that weren't. But I think one character in particular, I think, was like the icing on the cake not being in this arc. And I think a lot of people appreciate him not being in the arc, because he takes away from the story of Luffy. And I think Luffy's true true person that he cared about was Ace. And I love that it was about Ace and Luffy. It was like, you take away shit that don't matter. And I feel like I love that arc, like the passion. Like, I'm just getting goosebumps just thinking about.
What the fuck is he talking
I
about?
don't even know. I don't know. Does anybody understand the words that are coming out of his mouth?
Nigga, I'm like, yo, what the fuck is he talking about right
No,
now?
I'm basically
yo?
saying like I'm
It's
basically
like that Kobe and Kanye commercial. What the fuck does that mean, Kobe?
Son, what the
What the fuck does that mean, Robbie?
What, nigga?
There's one guy, but I can't say it, but he might be there, but there's also 6 others. But
these
one
only-
guy out of
one
there.
guy, but there's 6 others. But
Like, shit.
No, I said
Sometimes things are holding you back.
I said
Brain
number
hurts.
2, because I just felt like Zoro was just trying to take a lot of shine ever since the nothing happened scene. And I felt like the creator realized, like, it's not about him. Like, let me stop catering to him. Let me actually take him out. And I think that saved the whole entire One Piece. I think the legacy of One Piece wouldn't even be comparable to where it was if you didn't display Luffy without unnecessary shit. And I think we can all agree that was he needed? No, I said we all could agree. Was he needed in that arc?
None of them.
None of them was.
Yeah,
needed.
right.
None of them. Why is the emphasis on
Because
Zoro?
he's 2. Like you said, the number 2. Because you might not need the rest of them, but you always might need your number 2.
Yeah, but we added people in that arc, and we
He
needed
wasn't-
them.
No, he didn't. Because Ace.
Nah, but
No,
we added
Ace-
a lot of people in that arc. We got
Yeah.
like Jinbei came, Ivankov was there for a while. After
Buggy
that arc.
the Clown
in
was
that
a
arc.
big one.
And you know
Yeah.
what's crazy?
And that's
You know
why
who
you like
you
it.
know who you
And
didn't
that's
bring
why
up?
you like
know who
it.
didn't
And
bring
that's
up,
why
though?
you like
You didn't
it.
even bring up your boy
Law?
who casually sliced the fucking tsunami in half.
Mihawk?
Yeah.
Nah, I just wasn't going to. When we get more deeper, I was going to
Yeah,
get into
Mihawk
it.
a dog, bro.
But you can agree, bro, he wasn't needed, my nigga, at the end of the day. And you know it.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, but every
And-
arc doesn't need
And
everybody.
prior to that
That's
arc,
fine.
you
It
would've-
was set
and
up
prior
for
to that
that,
arc, you didn't
Rob.
know
Yeah.
that, though.
I literally
But prior-
emphasized on that too.
But
about
prior
Sabaody.
to that, I know
Sabaody.
you guys didn't even think that was possible. And I'm basically saying it shows you the
Prior to when? Like when we
Prior
watched
to
it, you're
the
saying?
arc, I didn't
Before
think
that
it was
arc, you
possible
didn't
to
think-
have an arc without to have an arc without
maybe
the
not you, because you watch a lot of shit. These two for sure.
Nah, you know why I can say that's not true for me? After I watched Game of Thrones and what they did to me after that first season and who they took out, I was like, all right, anybody could die whenever. I don't give a
And
fuck.
that's
They
what
don't
I'm
even need to be
saying.
here. If you got good writing, fuck it.
You
Man,
think
that's-
it's not possible to have an arc with just the main character?
Yeah.
Like what?
Man, that's the thing though. Like I literally said, like one of the reasons why I like the storyline so much is because Sabaody set it up that Luffy was by
Yeah.
himself and have to like rely on others and shit like that. And I'm not gonna hold you. I actually like to go against that. I really didn't expect to have a moment of just Luffy in the world to be going against like basically an enemy and shit like that. And that's why I like the arc so much. It's not so much of just Zoro.
No.
The whole
I didn't-
Straw Hats.
Here's the
whole
thing:
Straw
in a
Hats.
show where we know who the main character is as clear as day, I would think it would be more surprised if I just had a solo arc with just Zoro and without Luffy.
Yeah.
That would be crazy to me. But like
We've kinda got
to
that
sit here and
Wano,
say,
nigga.
to sit here and
Gang.
say, nah, we didn't. Kind of not really.
He
but
had a
like,
good amount of time where
Nah,
he was
but
Wano
Luffy,
by
nah, but
himself.
Luffy, no,
He
no,
rolled
no,
by
he was
himself
still-
for a minute.
But Luffy was still
Suffer.
Luffy is still in the arc of Wano. Like they were like
Oh, yeah.
like when they hit Marineford, Zoro was nowhere to be found. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't think it's crazy to have an arc without Zoro.
And the only
Like-
reason, and the only thing
like,
is,
go
I
ahead.
don't
Yeah, 'cause
think-
he's not
I don't think it
important.
could've
I
worked.
feel you.
No,
You're
I don't
right.
think
No,
in that arc it
You're
that's
could've
right.
not fine. That's not
Yeah.
fine.
Like, think about how many
'Cause
characters
he's-
we got, like, really a lot of time with. Like, we got a lot of time with Whitebeard. We just met Whitebeard pirates. We got Marco. We got, what's the, Juzo? Is that his name?
Juzo.
Diamond Juzo.
Yeah,
Diamond
like,
Juzo.
we got a lot from, like, these characters. We had to be, like, Kizaru, we got more of. Akainu, basically, it was the first time we had seen him in that arc, or have we seen him before that?
We've seen him before.
I
but
think
that's-
we seen him, yeah, but that's the first time we seen him. in
Like, we
action.
finally get to see Akainu's power. We got to see Teach's power in that arc.
Yep.
Bro, there was so much shit that they needed to do in that arc that I feel like it was, and I feel like that was also the end of one era. That arc was just the end of one pirate era and the beginning of a new. And showing that everybody believes in the new era, which was Luffy at the time. Because even that talk he had with, like, Whitebeard, like, when he's like, nah, I'ma save him, bro. And he goes out there and everybody's like, yo, make sure you protect Luffy so Luffy can
Yep.
get it done. I feel like that was what that arc was, like the passing of the torch, like after we see what happened. So I think that it was good that he wasn't in that arc. It doesn't make him any worse
And
of a character.
also-
Any less
No, I
of a
just
great
want
character.
everyone to
And
agree
also-
on
that
that.
particular
Wasn't an
arc,
anchor.
yeah.
He wasn't needed, right, Wells? He wasn't. I'm just saying the truth. It's the truth. Willpower,
Why is there
truth. It's the
emphasis
truth.
on
Wait, can you
Straw
say that
Hats?
Well,
everybody
why
else
can't we
wasn't
talk about
needed
the rest
too?
of the shots?
Can you say that everybody else wasn't needed too? And
Yeah,
then I'll
like
tell you that he
Sanji
wasn't
wasn't
needed.
Yo, everyone else wasn't needed, especially number 2.
No,
Why
that's-
especially?
Why?
Why
Because-
especially?
You know why?
number
Because
2.
when he needs the help, y'all say he needs number 2 the most. So I'm saying if he doesn't need no help, then who does? You feel
We
me?
say
Number
that?
2 is number
I
2.
don't-
But wait, but your,
Wait, we
but
say
wait,
that?
wait,
Wait,
wait a
we
minute,
say
wait.
that?
I
But
don't
your
recall.
number 2 is
What?
Law.
Yeah.
So was
No,
he
I said
needed?
y'all number 2.
But what about your number
Yeah,
2?
why
Because he
was-
wasn't needed that first half
Prior
either.
to that, I thought he was number 2. Then I realized after that he's not number 2. That's when I was like, he ain't number 2 after Marineford because we don't need him.
He comes to get Luffy,
He
right?
comes to get Luffy.
Yeah, he
later
comes to
at
get
the
Luffy
end.
at the end of Marineford.
Lord, I know.
Oh, yeah.
He knows, Lord knows not to step foot
Yeah,
in
I know,
Marineford because he
bro.
knows he was gonna get
He
washed.
pulled up. Your boy didn't pull up at all. Where was all to be found? If it was Law didn't pull up, Luffy would be dead.
Yo, all of the Straw Hats got
Facts.
smacked by
Okay.
Kuma
If
and Tell
real
them
number
in
two.
different
If Shanks ain't
places.
pull
What
up.
are we
If Shanks
talking
ain't pull
about?
up, the whole
Top-
world might be
Top
pull up.
2 and Law ain't 2.
Oh my gosh! All right.
So he's one.
So he's one.
So he's one.
So
He's
not one.
he's 2 of 2.
But
Nigga,
he's
what
top
are you
two and he's
saying?
not
By
two.
the
You
way-
said 2, but not 2. So
By
he's
the
one.
way,
Bro,
so that means he's
guys.
above Luffy.
Yo,
Bro,
Wells.
it's the truth, nigga.
Yo, Wells.
I
By
like
the
it's
way,
truth,
as
nigga.
of now, where we're at, Law is freaking dead.
You can't handle the
Law is
truth,
freaking
nigga.
dead.
Nigga, you can't handle your own truth.
I
You got
realize-
lost in your own truth.
I realize.
Top 2, but not 2. All right, he's 1. No, he's 2 up 2.
Nah,
what?
He's no, because he's top
That
2
shit-
of
I
2.
concur,
sound
nigga.
like
I
that?
concur, nigga. I
Bro.
concur.
Why
I-
Rocky sound like?
It's,
Why you make
yo, at the end of the day, it's the truth. And at the end of the day, sometimes the truth is hard to handle.
Yo, well,
But sometimes, I mean, it ain't a mouthful, though.
nigga, what?
What is happening?
So,
Maybe it's a DP, nigga. I don't know.
I know.
oh my God. Yo.
A digital picture. Digital picture, man.
Oh my God.
Digital
Yo.
He's the
picture.
cameraman.
All right, man.
But I definitely do feel the sense of all the new characters that we did get introduced to.
Yeah.
My favorite that we got more, like, not introduced to, but my favorite character of that arc is Whitebeard.
Yeah, I'm with you
I
on
definitely think Whitebeard's sequence in that was monumental. It definitely was. I think it was epic. It was the first time I felt legendary lore.
Yeah.
If that makes
That
sense.
was the first
No,
time.
it
I
is,
feel like
it
that's the
is.
first time we seen the Marines shook. When like, yo, they seen his ship come out the middle of the water in the coating. 2 more ships pop out. And he's with 14 commanders.
Yep.
Saying, yo, so Joker looked around like, holy shit. Like, yo, call somebody. We fucked. Call somebody. Matter of fact, put the camera on. We're killing him today. We're killing him today. Like, yo, shut the shit down.
Yeah, I forgot all about Sengoku. This nigga retired after Marineford. Nigga.
Yo.
That nigga would do that shit.
You know,
He
Sengoku,
said, I'm fucking done.
I retired too. After all that shit.
That nigga
I
said,
was
I've
like,
been
nah.
66. I could have been got my retirement money. I'm
What?
out
He's
this
Like, nah,
bitch.
but this new generation that's about to come through, I ain't got time for this shit.
Nah, that's facts though, cause with Whitebeard, bro, especially the way he went out. This nigga
it's gangsta,
went
bro.
out and didn't get hit on his back once. He died standing up, my nigga.
And he got jumped
And he got jumped
by one of the strongest people with mad strong people, and they was using gas.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
Yo,
It
that's
was
insane.
airing
That
him
is
out.
a
They
bitch.
were shooting him. He had bombs in it. They would hit him with everything. They would hit him with cannons. He was just.
And another thing we got in One Piece, which we still kind of have lore behind that, is
Yes.
how does Blackbeard take this nigga's devil fruit?
Yes.
He
Yeah.
ate a piece of his body. I'm
Well,
telling
we
you,
see
bro.
we see him go under like like I
That's what
forgot
I'm
what the hell he
saying.
covered him with
A
his
cape
dead
or some
body.
shit. Yeah, it was
I'm
Yeah, he
saying,
went under
bro,
it with his
fucking
dead body. It
blanket.
comes on. He's like, I got the quake fruit. And then the first time we seen the quake fruit was like, we was all wondering what's his dude's devil fruit? What's his devil fruit? And he comes in, he just boom. Yo, niggas is like, what happened? All of a sudden they say, yo, the tsunami coming, bro. The tsunami coming, bro. That shit gonna come back and mess up the world. And I forgot who said it. They were like, bro, if he wants, he could destroy the whole world.
Yeah,
As
he-
much as I love Whitebeard, I really think the highlight was still to me is Blackbeard, because one, he showed that you could steal powers that way. You could have. I don't know how he has more than 2, but that's one thing, right?
Yeah.
How he has more than
Yeah.
more than 2, more than 1 devil fruits. And then it was also the like. I feel like it was a way to tell us like, yo, you might think the Marines and the government is the end all be all, but it's a nigga lurking behind all that. It's
yeah.
Blackbeard. That's what it showed to me. I feel like it made Blackbeard the major player. Like
Yeah.
even after all this war, we still gotta worry about a dark nigga like him to come through and fuck shit up. So I feel like Blackbeard has been prepped up to be. I think he's gonna be the main antagonist, and it was seen through like Marineford and
That's
stuff like
true.
that. You know.
Yeah, because he's still making moves to this day, like right now type shit. It's crazy how Whitebeard got taken over by Blackbeard.
Nah,
That's
but
intentional.
respectfully,
That's intentional.
he wouldn't have lost to him if he wasn't that, bro.
Nah, if he's
Whitebeard
prime
had
Whitebeard.
fought for 48 hours
Yeah.
straight, and then this bitch ass nigga come out. Everybody shoot him!
Like, come on, bro.
It was like, come on,
This nigga was
son.
hooked to IV before this shit came, my
Yeah,
nigga. It was
bro.
like, let's be serious.
How-
Came out the cut.
So how do y'all, based on that, how do y'all feel about all the villains that appeared?
Elite.
I think
Elite.
every villain was elite, and I'll even include the Marines as being villains. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they
like
were.
as Akainu, as Kizaru, like they were, because like what Akainu did when he dropped all them meteors from the sky, my brother, I was like, wait. The Marines are this strong, like. I gotta give it to Luffy too, because like I imagine like after seeing something like to that extent, especially when you haven't really dealt with too many enemies to that extent, in one setting before, how you could just keep your cool and keep your resolve and still even try to confront all three of them, because that's crazy. That was wild to me too. Like Luffy tried to confront all three of them. So I think the villains were immaculate. And shout out to Blackbeard for coming through and having his people jump the shit out of Whitebeard, stealing the devil fruit. He definitely looks like a cannibal, so he definitely ate a piece of Whitebeard, and that's how he got the devil fruit. Yeah, like the villains were just elite, and we got introduced to Flamingo.
Some shit like that.
And I love how they gave all the warlords like a moment too. Like there was so many people to fight, but like Boa Hancock got her moment where it was like, I don't even give a fuck who I'm fighting. I told y'all niggas I'll fight. I ain't tell y'all who I was gonna fight. I'll fight whoever around me, because she took out Marines too.
Yeah.
She did whatever the fuck she wanted to do. We see Doflamingo cuts off was it Whitebeard's leg or was it
shit like that.
Was it Whitebeard's leg?
He cut the large nigga.
Yeah,
Oars.
He cuts Oars' leg off, and then Gecko Moria murks the dude. Like, I feel like they gave all of them a moment to like actually show their strength at that time, while also being like, but that ain't even it. Akainu? Because when Akainu came up off that shit, it was heated at Kizaru and Aokiji. Like, yo, if I wasn't here, who would protect the people? And then he just started spazzing. I was like, nah, this dude Akainu. Like, we still haven't really seen him since that time.
Yeah, we just seen him frustrated as fuck from everything that be happening around the world and shit like that. Just watching like Luffy's developments and shit. Like, I feel like when Luffy like had that whole sequence of trying to get Luffy to land and everybody's defending him and shit like that, Boa Hancock, that shit was hard. Like, you see my nigga Mihawk try to slice at him and shit. Like, that whole sequence of all these people like just trying to gather around and try to fight him and also defend him, that shit was one of the best parts of Marineford to me.
And Oars' backstory with Ace. He was willing to die for that shit.
MVP.
Yeah, he was MVP, bro.
If he going crazy, bro.
He took the boat out, and that's the only reason we were able to get in there. And he was willing to die because he was like, yo, the way Ace showed me love, made me a straw hat so I ain't burn my head and all this shit. He's like, bro, Ace, I'm going. Whitebeard's like, they're going to kill you. Whitebeard, please. I know. Just let me go, bro. Yeah. And he did end up doing it. He was a martyr,
bro.
He put on for the city, bro.
Baby, yo. Shout out to Oars, bro.
Yeah, man.
I changed my answer.
About what?
So it's really Shanks, then it's Blackbeard, and then it's Whitebeard for like MVPs of this arc.
But then Shanks was like, the cameo just showed, okay, there's something a lot. I get what you're saying though, because it brought the mystique around Shanks. But Shanks only had that one moment. So
but he stopped the war. Although, like, I'm a big Shanks fan. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I feel, I'm on his dick. But, so, like, I just feel like because he came in serious face, he's like Dragon, right? To me, he's like Dragon in the story. But this is the moment where we got information on him. Well, not information, but like solidified that he's really that nigga coming in and stopping the war that between two major factions, like the one we just seen this whole Marineford. We're saying this is the greatest thing we ever seen, blah, blah. This nigga walks in and stops it. Yeah. Looked at a fucking admiral, was like, no, nigga. And the niggas looked at him like, yo, just cause it's you. What you mean just cause it's you? Like, why? Why Shanks? You know what I'm saying? Why Shanks? He's supposed to be a pirate too. Why does he have the respect? And we still don't kind of know why he garners that kind of respect.
We slightly know a little bit now. Yeah. Because the family that he's a part of, that we have no idea. But
what's that mean if he's still a pirate? You know what I'm saying?
What's it called again?
What?
What's the name of the people that he is?
The Garland family?
Yeah. Them niggas.
I think it's some shit like that.
Some shit.
I hope I ain't spoil y'all.
Nah, they said that. They said the name. I think they said in the Red movie. Yeah. Film Red and shit like that. That's why I was like, okay. It makes it seem like he's related or has some connection to the five elders or whatever and shit.
And respectfully, at that point, if these niggas wasn't over fighting, man, I don't know. Like, yo, if I done fought for this long, bro, 100,000 people, anybody come in here and say stop, and one person stops, you want to stop? I'm stopping too, nigga. We out.
Nah,
well, actually, if I was Luffy, I wouldn't. If I was Luffy, I wouldn't, because you just killed my mans. But yeah,
that's really the level of Shanks, bro. Not anybody could have pulled up at that moment. Nah, sure. Like, if Big Mom pulled up, I don't know if they'll still would have stopped type shit.
Big Mom pulled up, they backhanding the shit out of Big Mom.
Nah, I think she would have made one side win. Whoever she chose, she chose, I think would have won. If she showed up at that point.
At that point.
Yeah, if she showed up at that point.
Sure.
Yeah. Facts. And we're gonna get into some of the fights. I'm gonna read off some of the fights that occurred. We got Luffy versus the Marines. We got Luffy's quick defeat against Magellan.
Nah,
Magellan?
that's
Magellan.
That's an uphill down.
Yo, Magellan.
No,
Shout out to that
Leading
nigga.
into it,
He was fire. I fucked him. I
we-
fucked with him.
we got Marco versus a Kaizu.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
I almost forgot
That was-
about
Marco's that dude.
introduction, bro. Wow, that's
Turned
sick.
into a phoenix in this bitch.
Yeah.
Sengoku Garp versus Blackbeard Pirates, one-sided. We got the reunion of Whitebeard and Blackbeard. Whitebeard's retaliation against Akainu, and Luffy versus all three admirals. So, how y'all feeling about some of these fights, fellas?
A lot of them were dog walks.
Marco and Kaizu was definitely a firefight.
And that was my only
Marco,
thing about
yeah.
this arc. A lot of the fights were very short, and a lot of them were dog walks.
Yeah, a lot of these
Like,
fights were dog
like I
walks,
think the emotion in this arc was much better than that part of
Like,
the
Nah, I don't
Yeah.
think so. I feel like that the arc with Luffy getting the thing and attempting to fight them was fire, because it just shows
Bro,
you
my fault.
when Luffy gets the big bark and he tries to fight the three admirals.
Okay, yeah.
Like that moment was lit.
Yeah, like I feel like the moments of the fights were lit, because I don't because there be boxing matches where the nigga go in and gets knocked out immediately, and I felt like a lot of those we're seeing high levels of we're seeing like, yo, these niggas was never on our level. This is an example, but I feel like also Whitebeard, we did get to see Whitebeard in action.
Yeah,
Even
he
his
had
fight-
the best
his fight-
exchange.
yeah, I think that
Because
was
I
the
get what
best fight.
Evan's saying. It's like, yeah, you have big moments, but you didn't have big exchanges and shit like that.
Yeah.
The biggest exchanges is really revolving around Whitebeard and Akainu and shit like that, and then just the quick clashes of like the warlords and like the people within Whitebeard pirates and shit like that.
Like the moments like that, like hit just as hard as a fight. Like was like that part where like Luffy's running by him like to Ace, and Ace is like, "Go fucking home!
Yep.
I don't want you here. Why would I want to get saved by you? You're my little dude. Get away!" And Luffy's like, "Boom! Yeah, all right, we coming, gang." And like, yo, the tears in fucking Ace's eyes, like, yo, he's gonna come die for me right now. Like, fuck. And that part, and the part where like when Whitebeard actually shows up, and he's like, "Dad!" And he's
Yeah,
like,
that shit was hard.
"Son, just wait a minute, we coming for you." I was like, damn, that shit hit right here. I was like, bruh.
And
I watched them shits over yesterday, and I was like, them shits hit like the first time.
And even the moment to where when we saw Ace die, you know,
Nah, that shit was
I
crazy.
feel like it was more iconic than a lot of the fights that we actually saw. Because like I said, a lot of them were dog walks, except for Akainu. You brought it up, Akainu and Whitebeard. That was more of a back and forth where Akainu pretty much rocks Whitebeard's face. I think like I forgot exactly what he did. Like he melted his face or something, hit him with something crazy. But
He burnt that motherfucker.
he burnt the shit out of him, right? But even that was a great back and forth. I feel like the moments just hit really, really hard.
Bless you.
Especially that scene, because it was just like, damn, I came here to save you just to see that I failed. And even Luffy punching Garp when he was trying to save Ace too,
Yeah, fuck
like, and it's pretty much it's sold as if like Garp let Luffy punch him, because I feel like there was some guilt there. Like, damn, I'm really letting my grandson die. You know what I'm saying? Like the kid that I said I was gonna take care of. I promised I wasn't gonna let him die, but now I'm gonna let him die.
And the first time we seen Conqueror's hockey, when honestly it was getting so crazy that they was like, fuck it, kill him now. And you see the pickup, but stop! Half the battlefield just fall down. Luffy
Did
like,
Thing use Conqueror's hockey there too?
who?
Kobe?
Kobe used hockey. He
He
used
used
observation.
it was observation. It was observation.
Observation
Yeah,
hockey. I'm like,
observation
he used
hockey.
that. He unlocked it for the first time.
Because he was
over
trying
there,
to,
yeah.
I think he was like gonna run away and shit, but then the Kainu was like murking Marines for trying
Yeah.
to run on some like, yo,
That's
y'all
what it was.
pussy, like y'all can't even be Marines no more. And then Kobe and Helmeppo was like, "Hi, I bet. I guess we gonna have to stay." And then he was like using his observation hockey.
Yep,
and some
that's
shit.
what it was. Yep. Shout out to Kobe.
Yeah, I don't think like, I still don't think fights in Marineford are like, if we're talking about fights, like we like
agree.
fights, they don't have like fights like
I
that.
agree.
You know what I'm saying?
Clashes.
It wasn't until I feel like maybe like Whole Cake that we started really seeing a fight like that in One Piece, and then
Dressrosa?
Wano they killed it, huh?
Dressrosa?
I guess
fighting
with
Dressrosa.
Luffy and Doflamingo, yeah.
Yeah.
But at the end, you know what I'm saying? That's
Yeah,
like
yeah.
what 700 episodes,
Yeah,
later,
it
right?
was.
Yeah.
It was quick little
Maybe
clashes within
600?
that the Coliseum and shit like that.
Yeah, there was a lot.
Shout out to Lucy going against that dude with the fucking the head. That,
I know you're talking about.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Shit like
yeah.
that. The one I used to freaking put his
Yeah.
head in the
Yeah,
ground.
there
and
was one
stuff.
character in particular that was getting dog walked a lot in that arc, you know?
Which one?
Marineford or
Oh no, Dressrosa.
Oh, you're talking about LAW?
And shout out to Doflamingo for doing the dog walking. You know what I mean?
You know what's crazy? You know what Doflamingo reminded me of in Marineford Arc? That moment where you see like Toji come out the sky in JJK, like where he's like smiling upside down.
Yep.
Yo, Doflamingo had a moment just like that when he flies over oars like this and he's laughing.
I know what you're talking about.
You know what I'm talking about? That shit was so ill.
Yeah.
Like that was like I was watching it. I was like, wow, that was the first time I seen some shit. Like niggas coming over like
Geeking,
out,
man.
touch the leg, blow. I was like, oh nah, Doflamingo was cool for that. He was cool for that shit.
Yo, Gecko Mori got smoked, right?
He got smoked at the end of that arc.
In the end of the arc, he got smoked.
Yeah,
right?
because he wanted Oars and he wanted Oars' body and then he got Oars' body and I think at the end he did get smoked.
It was Doflamingo. Yeah, it was Doflamingo.
Yeah, shout out to
Yeah.
that's one of the best things he did.
Flamengo, shit like that.
That's one of the best things he did. He killed the worst looking character in fucking One Piece.
With the
yo.
worst laugh.
With
Other
the
than
worst laugh.
who's the other dude?
Oh, that's Caesar the Clown.
Fuck him.
Yo, when he comes in the live action, I just wish that they could just take his character out.
Who?
Talking about Gecko Moria.
Oh yeah, I hate
I hate
bro.
Gecko.
Bro, they're not animated
They're
through
not
the bark.
gonna do it.
They're just gonna skip through the bark and just go to nothing happened.
I hope so, man.
Because nothing happened.
Real shit.
And how do we feel of the conclusion?
Oh,
Beautiful
fucking masterpiece.
It was amazing from Shanks pulling up to being like, listen, y'all gonna dead this, right? Just by intimidation, without fighting, to Luffy going to that island with Jinbei and being like, King of the Pirates, I can't even save my brother. Like, all of those moments, like, they resonate with you because of the emotion, and they just let you know that, hey, listen, plot armor isn't a thing. You really got to get strong in this bitch in order to defeat these guys, and it's going to take years and years and years and years and years of training in order for you to do that. Well, not in that show. In that show, it's a short amount of time.
I don't know if I'll say plot armor isn't a thing, because it was definitely a thing for Luffy during
Yeah.
that whole arc. But I go like things.
In terms of
Consequences are real.
Consequences
Yeah,
are real.
consequences are
in
real.
terms of winning, like, that's what I mean by plot armor.
And the
In
only
terms
thing
of
I will
winning.
say is Luffy did go through a lot, but yo, everybody kind of risked their life for Luffy at one point or
1,000%.
another. Cause like he would have got killed like 3 times.
Yeah.
Like Ivankov had to do the wink.
Hold up, my fault.
Wink. And that shit saved him. Jinbei saved him.
Before we do this, let's get into the super chats before we get into the
All right,
conclusion.
let me see where we at.
We got a couple.
All right, let me just open.
Patrick,
these
can you
up.
give him a death wink one more time?
A death wink.
Wow.
Yo,
that was wild.
oh wow, I almost skipped some of y'all. Good thing I went back. All right, yo, we got Energy Master J donated and said Akainu is my #1 favorite. Plus the most the Kage are losing to fighters like. Most of the Kage are losing to fighters like Katakuri, King, and Zoro, let alone the Admirals and Yonko, to bring up a debate from a previous stream.
Yo, what are we talking about now?
So are we're comparing like Kages
Kage.
versus the Warlords? You said who you said?
He said Akainu, so that's not.
He said
Oh,
Akainu
okay.
is the is my #1 favorite. Plus I'll read it exactly how it says it. Y'all tell me if maybe I'm just reading it wrong. The most the Kage are losing, or most of the Kage are losing to fighters like, that's what it is. So most of the Kage are losing to fighters like Katakuri, King, and Zoro, let alone the Admirals and Yonko, to bring up a debate from previous stream. So he's saying that Akainu and all of these people can beat the Hokage.
I'll tell you right now. I mean, okay, we're talking about because Madara was able to keep up with Hashirama, and Madara I think is washing Akainu. So if Madara can't really beat Hashirama while he was alive, I think Hashirama could beat Akainu. And if that's the case, I think most of the Kages are being most of the motherfucking vice admirals or
Yo.
admirals.
What's the chat talking about, Pat?
I'm just, what are you talking about?
What's the chat talking about?
If the first Hokage is a part of this, then they forgetting fucked up.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
what I'm
yeah.
saying.
The first Hokage will fuck all of them up by
Yeah.
himself, or he just call Yamato.
Yeah,
Oh, he
no.
just called Yamato.
Yamato.
Ajith donated and said Bonclay was MVP in Impel Down arc. And shout out to
Facts.
Crocodile for wanting the smoke with Whitebeard and Akainu too. Nah, Crocodile was
You
good.
think he
Crocodile's
did?
smoking crack.
Nah,
You
he's
re-
crazy
you-
for that, but he did it. He got fucked up, but he did it.
He went for it.
He went
Yeah.
for it.
He was like, yo, he thought he had him on a blind spot, and Whitebeard was like,
Are
my
you
nigga,
dumb?
My nigga. Like, I feel you, but chill.
I knew you when you was like this, man.
Yeah,
Stop
like-
playing with
You
me.
gonna
Relax,
have to
gang.
try a little harder than that to try to get me.
He fucked up the giant too when Garp fucking took the giant by one hand and smoked him out, and all the Marines was like, "Yo, he's like that," and that's when most people was like, "All right, bro, why am I fighting this guy anyway?" But we got Ahas 901 donated and said Garp was gonna let Akainu kill Kobe too had Shanks not stepped in. Garp's a bum.
Yeah, that was gonna happen.
Alex donated and said, "Yo, Pat, do you have Killua as top 5 drip characters?"
Yes.
That's a fact.
Yes.
He be
Ichigo's in
changing
there, too.
every shit, yo. Every episode.
Ichigo's fly, Killua's fly, Trunks is fly.
Yeah.
Trunks.
Other main characters are fly. I got the flies fits. Naruto's nigged. Vegeta's nigged.
You better add Luffy.
We can name
in there
niggas
too.
that can't dress.
You better add Luffy in there
Nah,
too.
Luffy
Remember what
dressed
he
like a
said about
Haitian
Luffy?
nigga.
Oh yeah, Lost Fly.
Lost Fly.
Yep.
Who else is nigged?
Hmm?
Well, all nigged characters.
You said Luffy, right?
Itachi's nigged. Luffy's not nigged.
Nah, actually, Itachi is actually kind of fly. Like the way he sports that Akatsuki robe, my nigga, that's just kind of
Kakashi is nigged.
Who?
Bro.
Kakashi.
Well,
swaggy,
it's
bro.
funny you say that because we
What?
already know what Rob's answer is going to be. But Dragon Ball Freakable donated and said,
Say
Kakashi,
that name one more time.
Dragon Ball Freakable. Yeah, that's what my
Ball
man
Freakable
said.
is
He said
interesting
Kakashi
name.
versus Gojo. Who y'all got?
Gojo's smoking majority of the anime characters,
Gojo is a different breed. Of
Nah, well, you know, I will say Kakashi's getting Gojo.
bro. How?
Really?
Nah,
Based off of what?
put the camera back on you. What the fuck are you talking
Well,
about?
I'll read what
Kakashi-
this person said on why, but actually, you say yours first.
I just think that Kamui beats Gojo.
That's what he said.
Yeah.
He said, in my opinion, Kakashi would win. His Kamui passes infinity by attacking Gojo directly, and he could easily Kamui out of domain expansion.
Can he really?
That's what he said. I don't know.
Is that like a?
Well,
I mean,
based
it's not
on
a proven thing, but
based
it's-
on the
yeah.
the way Kamui works, yeah, they would be able to go by Gojo's infinite.
Sure.
I ain't jacking it. I ain't
Hey,
jacking.
niggas seen Goju go down. Now everybody can take
now,
him
yeah,
down.
right?
Now I was like, nigga, one
Shit
nigga
is
take him
crazy.
down. It's possible. Anybody can take him down now. Kakashi. He's not. You don't remember. He don't got the shotgun gun.
But we're talking about when he does.
Oh.
Because if we were talking about Gojo, he's
Oh, you
still
talking
dope. He
about
can't do shit.
Yeah,
If we're
yeah,
talking
yeah.
about Gojo,
That
he's still
nigga
dope.
can't
Nah, if
He
you
can't
if you
do
throw
shit.
Kakashi in there, he's losing with him.
Nah, facts though. Throw that nigga in the world of motherfucking Jujutsu Kaisen. That nigga ain't saving him.
Shout out to the homie K Jiggity, man.
That's my
Hey,
guy.
Jiggity.
My boy.
He donated and said, "What's good, RTTV? Marineford is my second favorite arc after Sabaody. The only thing I didn't like in Marineford was Gecko Moria. Us too, bro. Even in the arc, he annoyed the shit out of me. Keep up the grind, gang.
We all hate Gecko Moria.
Yeah, he's
He was
fucking
like
trash.
Yeah, that
3%
was
of
outta
the
here,
arc,
bro.
if that.
Yeah,
Like,
he wasn't a big part of the arc,
I don't know.
so it was cool. Ajith donated again and said, "Which characters from the start of One Piece that you haven't seen till now would you like to see come back and why?
Haven't seen?
Have not.
Doflamingo.
Oh, I say this shit all the time, yo. Rocks. Yeah, rocks.
Wait, that we haven't seen at all, or
They're
just
saying from the
till
start
now?
of One Piece though, so maybe like
Yeah, I'm gonna tell.
you could use it.
Yeah, I'll still say rocks because his lore has been presented, especially with that whole fight that Garp was a part of that made him the fucking legendary person that he is and shit like that. What was the name of that fight again, bro? You got me right.
We'll fight.
The fight that involved the Rocks Pirates that Garp assisted on.
Oh, the Rocky.
Yeah, Rocky Point.
No, that's not even it.
But yeah, that.
it's the God Valley. That's what
God, there it is,
Yeah,
God
yeah,
Valley.
yeah.
There you go. But yeah, that allowed me to really get a very strong intrigue for Rocks, especially since he led what do you call it, that nigga Kaido and Big Mom.
Bro, we waiting on Dragon to do some shit, bro. What
Try to
the
see Blackbeard.
fuck? We seen Blackbeard, bro.
What's the
Dragon is
fuck, bro?
Luffy's dad. Where the
Come
fuck
back!
are you? Where the fuck are you, bro?
Come back!
Yeah, I want to see Dragon in the field for real. But Pat, what you talking about? Rox is dead. What you talking about? Pat?
We
not
don't
gonna
know
see
that. We
Rox,
haven't
man.
got any
Yo,
clear cut.
Pat, we not gonna see.
We
Rox,
never
man.
got any conclusion. We wasn't impelled down.
What do you think?
Nobody said Rocks is dead. So I want to see Rocks. And I ain't talking about crack. You feel me?
He just want to see rocks.
I want to see
He just want to see rocks.
Rocks, nigga.
No, Rox is
But I
dead.
want
What
to see
you talking
Dragon
about,
too.
Rox?
What is Dragon's ability? Is Dragon a dragon? Can that nigga fly? Is he a part of the House of Dragons and shit? What the
Is
fuck?
Dragon
is
a
going on,
dragon?
We
Bro,
seen what he
and
did,
it's
bro.
Year of
He
the
was with
Dragon.
Sabo.
It's the year of the dragon.
This thing is a dragon, bro. That was what I was concluding that right there, my nigga.
Yeah, I want to see Dragon in the field for real.
He's a
Let's see
beast.
what he really does. Like no pun intended. He's a beast. He's like Kaido. So he
Like,
can turn
what
into a
would his
dragon.
abilities be? If you had is he a Logia type? Is he like? Does he have like just a regular devil fruit or some shit like that? Like one of the forbidden devil fruits and shit.
He
Like,
has
what
a
the fuck he got?
spike fruit. Like he turns his hands into spikes and he just shoots the spikes.
But that's weak for a nigga that's the leader of the revolution.
Yeah, but like you thought that the gum fruit from the outside looking in, you would think that the gum fruit is just regular and weak.
That's because it ain't really the gum
That-
fruit.
that-
Mr. Human,
yeah, come
Nika
on,
fruit,
Jerry.
bro. Come
Come on,
on,
Yeah,
bro.
but
Where
that's
have
what
you
I'm-
been?
Act like
but
you
that's
watch
my
Wano,
point.
Jerry.
No,
Come
no.
on.
But that's my point. My point is from the outside looking in, without you seeing everything else, right? You would think like the first thing you think when you see Luffy is like, how could a fruit of a man being rubber be that strong until they break it down to you? So it could be one of those things where they break down to you. Granted, it's probably not the spike fruit. I'm being stupid.
He
but
got the
like,
dragon fruit, nigga.
because his name is
his
Dragon.
name. Yeah, his name is his name, bro. He turned into a
man.
fucking pterodactyl.
Not the bullshit Momonosuke one either.
Yeah.
Different one.
So we got another dragon on top. I say spike fruit.
What
Spike,
if
spike.
Momonosuke's
Spike.
What if Momonosuke's dragon
Realist.
fruit is a
Devil
replica?
fruit?
What'd I say?
Dragon fruit.
Dragon fruit.
What if because he turns into
I
a
feel
dragon?
you.
That's
Go
why I
ahead,
said
go
that. What if that? Because we noticed that shit was in the lab, so it was like as if like Vegapunk or somebody created that devil fruit. So what if that fruit was just like an experiment based on dragon's fruit because his devil fruit's so powerful?
Wait, wasn't that? I feel like that was answered already.
Nigga,
Chat,
tell
let me know, cause before I spoil you
spoil
niggas
me
this
and
shit.
shit like that. Oh, because maybe it could be actually a experiment based on Kaido's fruit. You saying? You don't want to say it because it might be that?
I'ma just that's
Okay.
that's what it is.
So
yeah.
dragon's a dragon is what he's saying.
That's not what he's saying.
I know,
George
but
is-
like, he's almost, his facial expression is saying that dragon's a dragon, yo.
Nah, he's saying more the fact that my hypothesis has already been disproved because it's already been answered by the fact that experiment is based on Kaido.
Yeah.
So he's not a dragon.
And we'll get back to
I
super
got a
chats
big
in a
head
little
too.
bit. Shout out to y'all for sending them through.
What?
Facts. So
Nigga Pat, yo.
My fault.
That was hilarious.
so how do you guys feel about the location and the animation style of up to that part? Like the headquarters of the Marine Force, us actually being able to see new fighting locations, them flying out of the sky, going into the battlefield and stuff. Like, how do y'all feel about the actual like arena they were fighting in, the aftermath, and the whole look of the whole Marine Ford?
I'm a fan. I like how like they showed how many Marines were there. Like when they're all standing on like the like arena type shit that goes like all the way around. I like how Blackbeard came out the middle of that bitch because they had like that little water space. You know, the only plot armor that I thought was crazy, rewatching it and shit, is Luffy's gang should have fucking died. He should have never had them niggas impaled down. Yo, the boat falls out the sky onto a brick of ice.
Oh, yeah,
the
yeah.
niggas is like, yo, how the fuck are we gonna live? Luffy's like, nigga, I'm rubber, nigga. I don't fucking like this shit, nigga. I don't give a fuck. And they hit the one part in the whole shit that was like, it's not frozen. It's not frozen. I'm like, wait a fucking minute.
Plot
and then
armor,
Jinbei
nigga.
goes swimming this motherfucker, pick up Luffy, bring up back the devil use. I'm like, that was the only time I was like, it was kind of plot armor, but I do like that, like, how much the setting changed. It went from just like the water to then it became the frozen tundra. Then when a Kainu comes, it becomes like a fire fucking like lava place. So I liked it the whole time.
I loved it. I feel like it was like a fortress. I love the whole aspect of the Marines. I feel like the Marines to me is better than Akatsuki, and the reason why I say that is look at their location. They're not hiding in no caves. They're not hiding in no tunnels. They have a fucking sanctuary where niggas gotta pull up on them, and I respect that. And I also love the scene when they fall out the sky. I love animes when characters are falling out the sky and they can't fly. And Evan's right.
That's a very specific thing to like. I ain't gonna lie. Very
Not yet.
specific.
Nah, Joe. Yeah,
Can't
Joe.
fly.
Bro, you know how many times I say that?
Nah, I know, it's just funny.
I
as
said
fuck.
that Dragon Ball, I always bring up the tournament where Goku was fighting Tien and they both were falling out from the sky. And I also love Uncharted scene because when he's literally falling out the sky, I love those sceneries. So, and Mission Impossible, but I like Marineford because it was like a freaking Where's Waldo book falling out the sky. Just mad characters, just
Okay.
falling out the sky. Like it looked like if you had like a page of it, it looked like it could have been in one of those books, like Find Waldo from all these people falling out the sky.
I feel that. Shout out to my
So I
nigga
definitely
Waldo.
respect it, and I feel like the animation definitely got better. I feel like that's where you see a significant change between the past animations and like it came out in 2011. I'm assuming, right? 2010 and 2011.
2010, yeah, 2010, 2011.
So I feel like that's like the same time as Hunter x Hunter, the
Remake.
the remake. And I realized like other than the 90s, I think I love that. That could kind of be considered retro now. I kind of like that essence of that 2011 anime style, and Marineford embodies that, where you see they put the color corrections. You see that they amplify the colors and the characters. I don't even think Luffy's wearing the same outfit, so Joel needs to correct himself when he even speaks on my boy's Fitsby.
He's wearing the
He
same
changed
fit,
the
but a
color.
different color.
He changed the
Nah,
color of his
it's
shirt.
not the same
bro.
fit.
Nah,
Still
well, he's
Nick,
wearing
bro.
If I'm wearing different color sneakers, it's not the same fit.
No, if you're wearing the same outfit but different colors, you're
Is it-
still nigged. If it's
Oh no,
nigged
that's
in one
fine.
color,
No.
it'll most
Nick
likely be nigged in another color.
is the beholder. I'm just talking about it's not the same.
What the fuck is
said-
Yo,
I said-
one of my
Nah,
favorite
in the
things about
beholder.
niggas is they mad at the beholder.
No, I said niggas in the is it the eye of the beholder. That's what I said.
Beholder.
Nigga, it's the eye in the beholder.
No, that's
Yeah,
not what
yeah,
I
yeah.
said.
Texas Hold'em.
I
nigga.
said
Fuck you
in the
talking
eye of the beholder. You never heard that line?
know, yeah.
I'm talking with
Yeah,
ignorant.
ain't mad at the beholder.
Nigga, the eye of Yoda.
That's my favorite thing people be saying. I ain't gonna lie. That's my favorite thing.
So-
When niggas be falling out the sky in the eye of the beholder, that's really my favorite shit
Yo,
ever, bro.
Niggas being I ain't my fault. It's my fault. My character ain't nigga like yo. It's niggas mad Vegeta's nigga try roast. It's like nigga, tell your boy get a new saying fit, bitch. What's he
He said,
say?
"I beholder for
Pride.
Jay's hairline."
He's like Pride of Sayings, right? In that outfit, like nigga, you ain't at war 24/7, nigga. Change your fit, bitch. Tell that nigga. That bitch ass nigga.
Single outfit that Luffy had besides
No, he
in
don't.
this outfit.
Luffy,
I'm about to
no.
I'll-
Luffy,
I'll carry that
everyone even said it here. Luffy, first off, Luffy changes his fits way more than Vegeta. That's one.
That's a fact.
Let's just get
that's a
that, get that
fact.
fit straight. So, if y'all didn't like what the fit he wears every day, cool. But he switches up his fits, and his fits be fly. And you all said
What?
his fit is not fly. And Easter egg,
Who?
egghead arc. It's like
Easter egg, yeah.
egghead arc.
Oh my
You
god.
said his fit is fine, egghead. Yes, it was. But if we're talking
Thank
about
you.
Marineford,
And we speaking about current because he said don't bring up Kakashi now, bring up Goju now.
Yup, correct.
So, like I said, Luffy is fly, and his flyness started in Marineford when he changed the colors of his fit from the orange and the different orange again. Because I like our different oranges. Different greens is different, but two different oranges is where it's at.
Ain't
It's
nobody
like
more
warm.
nigged than Sanji in this arc though.
Oh my
I
god.
don't know what the fuck they put on that nigga.
Yo, you know
I
what's
don't know what they
crazy?
put on that nigga, son.
He's talking about this arc.
Oh
right
yeah,
here.
like,
Talking about Easter egg
Why
arc.
we talking about Sanji?
This nigga said Easter egg arc. Yo, I hate y'all, son. Oh man.
Why are we talking about Sanji? Put respect on
I
Sanji,
can't
man.
take this shit.
Yeah.
How about y'all? How y'all feel about the animation, the location, all that?
The location was phenomenal for me. It's funny how you guys talk about the change of terrain. It immediately made me think of a Pokemon Stadium, but with the serious
Yo,
tone.
that's a fact, bro.
And like it
That
was
game
like,
is just quick fact. That game is trash.
It's not trash.
what is wrong with him?
What game?
Who, dude,
Pokemon
why?
Stadium?
Why lie?
If you want a real
Why lie?
Pokemon Stadium, just play the Super Smash and put the Pokemon. That's what I always told my cousin. Just put the Pokemon World and play Super Smash, and then put in the Pokeballs they have that thing. Just put only Pokeballs. Pokemon Stadium.
Wow.
That level is lit, though.
Wow.
I'm
Why
heated.
lie? But yeah,
My
like the
eyes.
terrain was dope. I like the change of terrain. I like how we saw all the different elements from Alkaji and Akainu. I liked everything about the animation. Did change. It did get better at the time. I think that for me at that time, because of the animation changes, because of the location, that's part of the reason why it made me be like, oh shit, One Piece is really like that, and yet I noticed even like with the Quake fruit, that was another kind of terrain change, because he was doing earthquakes with his hand, and it was just messing up the atmosphere, and the clouds were really, really dark, so it gave it that war atmosphere. It lets you know that, let me tell you something, if you're on this island and you're helpless and there is no hope for you, sir, you will not come out here alive. So I like everything about that when we talk about Marineford.
Yeah, baby, you hit the nail on the head right there when you talked about the terrain changes.
That's painful.
Yeah, because I feel like I like I'm gonna tell you personally, when it comes to arcs and shit like that, I like when like the setting gets like changed. It's kind of like playing like Tekken or Soul Calibur when you knock the person down and go down to a lower level and shit like that. So I feel like that shit was lit. That's why I brought up Iokaji earlier. The fact that he did that whole shit where he froze the water, allow us to fight on top of water. That was clutch too, because a lot of niggas are never use this because niggas can't swim and shit like that. Yeah. So that shit was very clutch. I'm not gonna hold you. Like I think up until that point, Hiteto. I didn't.
Who? What'd you say?
He said Hiteto.
Hiteto. Like it's like until now and shit like that. That's what that means and shit.
Hiteto, yo. My niggas be using some real smart shit, yo. Shout out to RTTV.
That's in Germany?
Yeah, Hiteto, yo. Hiteto, back to you, Pat.
Yo.
But
I once heard there's a difference between being knowing a lot of words and being well spoken. And then when I look at you, nigga,
bitch, I'm both. But yeah, I thought One Piece was alright until I got to Marineford. Like that's when I was like, this is a good ass show. And then Wano was like, okay, this is the best type shit.
Because the animation, story, but animation in general and shit like that, because like the exchanges that we had, I feel like certain people was moving so fast that they had to change the animation. Like you had Mihawk there, you had Boa Hancock. These are people that's classified as being like the fastest motherfuckers and shit like that. Mm-hmm. So then we had to upgrade the animation to like kind of like illustrate that. Yeah. So that allowed me to be like, you know what? One Piece is better than This shit good.
That shit fine. You niggas is capping, bro. Yo, the location and animation is not why I like that shit. The driving force for the One Piece up to that point was his character development, right? And some of these characters and the story. Nigga, we switched from place to place every arc, nigga. That shit just looked alright. And 10 years, 11 years later, nigga, you better have changed the animation to look at least that good, bro. Let's keep it above. Paint arc came out that same exact time, nigga. That shit looked alright. It was alright. It better look that much better, but that was not why I like that fucking arc.
I'm comparing One Piece to One Piece, though.
Yeah, like I'm not comparing it to anything else. Yeah.
I'm just saying, like that was when I was like, this is like it's perfect. Like it was perfect. Like it wasn't bad.
And I wouldn't even say like one. I think it's because the location changed while they were fighting and how it changed while they were fighting and that it was the devil fruits. I thought that was dope. And yo, the way that they were able to animate the emotion in that arc, you can't tell me that shit wasn't fire, bro. You can't tell me that shit wasn't lit. The A scene where like, yo, he's crying, and the part where Luffy's like, you ain't gonna tell me you ain't feel that in your soul, bro.
But I feel like it was. I think it was like the music. You know, you're right. That was cool, but I feel like that wasn't like. I don't like when I think about why Marineford. I don't think animation. I don't think like the setting of the. You know what I'm saying? That don't even come to play.
Fights a lot, and the fighting wasn't as great.
No, but I like Marineford, and I still would think it's one of my favorite arcs in anime. Right? Mm-hmm. But I really think it's because of the story development, and I think it's because
I promise
what it meant to the characters.
If you think it looked the way it did in the beginning, that wouldn't have changed the way we took it. It definitely would have, bro. If it looked like that shit would have looked complete. Like it would have been a complete, bro.
And even so, another thing that made me respect that even more when we talk about the terrain of Marineford and the ice and Aokiji turning the water into ice and why did I just have a brain fart? Akainu doing the meteor shower. Think about when we went to Punk Hazard? We went to Punk Hazard and we saw that half of the shit was ice and then half of the shit was molten lava because Akainu and Aokiji fought. Like, to even think about that too is like, yo, these characters are so strong that they're changing the terrain. And I even think like, even to bring Dragon Ball Z into this, part of the reason why I love Goku versus Frieza so much is because of the change of terrain. Yo, it was like a nice little sunny day in Namek, and then Goku turned Super Saiyan. It's thundering, it's raining. They're fighting. The planet is getting destroyed. There's molten lava coming up. Like, people can't even live there anymore because of how strong these two entities are. So yeah, it does play a role into why I like the arc.
Nah, but I feel like in terms of One Piece, change of terrain is a part of like almost every arc. Like, we go to one place, we fight multiple places in that arc, we destroy shit, we're on another place. You know what I'm saying? That's like Skypiea. That's fucking. I feel
But
like.
not
But the
mid-fight, though.
way they
'Cause
destroyed
we're talking
it.
about mid-fight.
Yeah,
That's why I
like-
brought up like Tekken and all them shits, because in the midst of that current fight, not like throughout like the arc. The arc, I'm saying like in the middle of these fights, these shits are changing, and I'm comparing because I'm not comparing like Wano anime. I gotta talk about from the beginning of One Piece to that point. Beginning of One Piece animation was fucking ass cheeks. So Marineford was like a gift from heaven compared to what the hell we got from then till then type shit.
And I feel like the timing of it, like I can't compare it to like a Ninja Kamui or Solo Leveling. Like we could look at One Piece animation now and be like they've improved even a lot from Marineford.
Yeah.
So I feel like
No,
it
that's why I
kinda-
said 2011.
With the times, I feel like it was
that
it
style
was
kind of
pretty
reminded
good
me of
at
like
the time.
Hunter x Hunter.
But I still feel like Hunter x Hunter at that time looked way better.
No, I
And
did.
and I think even Naruto looked way better.
No, I did.
You know what I'm saying? So like,
I think all those arcs, even like I feel like One Piece, when it comes to animation, I think they do the
bare
like
minimum?
yeah.
and I think now it's changed though.
Yeah, I was about to
I
say,
think
I
they're
feel
like
like
the
now
main.
Nah, but I
emphasis
feel
on
like
their-
it still is compared to other because what you did was just compare to other. If I compare One Piece, it's the same shit.
Nah,
like back
'cause,
then.
even the fights, like we're thinking about like Big Mom Law. Like I feel like they're actually hiring actual
they
people to
became-
do
yeah.
these fights now.
Oh,
They made
okay,
it more of
yeah,
an
yeah.
emphasis now.
Nah, I
get you, I get you.
'Cause I remember seeing a post.
But then again,
that they
back
said
then there
that
wasn't fights like that, so maybe that's what Evan's saying
That's-
too.
yeah,
Because
exactly.
why would I need that type of animation if I don't got fighting like that?
That's
I think
true.
there was.
No.
There was fighting, but it wasn't what it is now.
It ain't the exchanges that we're known.
Like we didn't get
known
that
for
like
now.
a fight like Big Mom versus Kid in Law. Like we didn't get like
You
that.
said
type
that
of shit.
yourself. You said that at that time there wasn't real fights like that. It was just more.
Yeah, y'all
And
all
when we
just,
talked about when we used to have podcasts about anime fights back then, we used to be like, well, we ain't gonna talk about One Piece because we literally said that in the podcast. Like,
But are
they
you
ain't got
saying
no-
in One Piece there wasn't those kind of fights? Or
Like-
are you saying in anime there wasn't those
No,
kind
no.
of fights? Because I feel like in
One
anime.
Piece, One Piece. We're just talking about One Piece.
yeah, I'm saying that's probably why they didn't have that type of animation.
No, I
style.
think they could turn any of those fights into one of those fights. Like, cause all the shit that we see in the anime don't always play out exactly in the manga. The shit that we see between King and Zoro, a lot of that shit was just like niggas is like, yo, go off on that fight. You know what I'm saying? And we know who the winner was gonna be, but make the choreography where it's enjoyable to watch.
No,
I feel like
I'll
a lot
agree
of
with you.
a lot of shit.
Wait, but
is
no, but
adapted
are
that
you
way.
saying
Cause I
because
feel like Marineford didn't have those type of fights, so I should just say Marineford. Because I feel like he did fight people like Eneru, like people before that he fought for a long time. And
but
they
no,
fought
but the
crazy.
point,
Like
the point,
Lucci.
but the point,
Yeah.
but the point still goes to Marineford because
Yeah, that's what
I
I'm saying. I
said
agree with
before
Marineford.
Marineford, I said
That's
it
what I
wasn't,
said.
and I'm
Yeah.
saying it involved in Marineford, and I'm just saying because there wasn't long exchange of fighting,
Yeah.
they couldn't really get that in depth, and like it wouldn't even make sense to get in depth
Too
like
much
that
people
for.
have been fighting though. They can't be doing all that shit. That'd be mad expensive, my nigga. They can't afford that shit.
At the
Man,
time
all them
they
niggas
couldn't.
fighting and shit like that. You gonna make every fucking animation change for Blackbeard fighting this nigga, fucking Marco fighting this nigga like that. It just couldn't do it. The emphasis was more on the story than it was on trying to make fantastic
Yeah. I
animation
agree.
clashes.
I
agree.
still
Yo.
like the scenery for how much I hated the animation in the beginning.
Muhammad Lair said, "Yo, Wells, what gotta go? Your glasses, Zorro Glaze, or your mic?"
What the fuck?
My glasses, Zorro Glaze, or my mic.
Which mic is he talking
Yo, I knew this.
Wow,
Yo, what is
Son.
happening?
wow.
Oh my gosh.
I would say my glasses.
about?
Yeah.
He said I
That
will be
nigga said,
blind.
fuck it, I'll go blind, nigga. I gotta let this nigga Zorro. Don't let it rain in this motherfucker. I can't drive no more, but I still love Zorro.
That's real.
And Joel, at this point, were you reading the manga? You weren't.
Nah, Marineford, I wasn't reading no manga. I picked up the manga during Dressrosa.
Just Rosa.
So that's the thing. That's something else that we probably won't know then, because I was just wondering like the comparison between Marineford and the manga as well. So you guys in the chat, let us know what the differences and stuff. So we got to get to the conclusion, and then we gotta get into the follow up arc and how we felt like this arc affected the last arc. So the biggest part of the conclusion is the death. I don't think we really got to the death and what the death did to Luffy, and what the death did to Luffy and how Jinbei had to knock some sense into him. So let's just start off with the actual moment why Patrick thinks Ace is dumb.
Oh, nigga, what the hell? You had a chance to get away. My boy, yo, imagine that. You have a chance to get away, and then you run back because somebody insulted your dad. Like, nigga, I'll be all right. Like, at least I can live more for my father, create, live through his legacy and all that shit. But since he said some stupid shit about my pops and shit like that, you know what? Let me spin the block, even though these niggas all risked their life, including my father, to fucking to save me and shit like that, and ruin the whole point of this whole mission. You're a dumb bitch. And I fuck with you though, cause Wano made me respect Ace a little bit more and stuff like that, considering what he did, all the promises he made to Yamato and all that shit. But in terms of what you did in Marineford, you're a bitch.
He's not a bitch.
He's
That's
a
some
sucker.
G shit.
He's a sucker.
To go back and I'm about to choose your words wisely, my guy.
I chose them very wisely.
Say like Donzo's a bitch, like Ace is a real one. Granted, was there some stupidity?
You're right. Ace is a dumb bitch.
I've been waiting for one like this. Go ahead, Jerry, because when I get, I'm waiting for a nigga to do some shit like this.
Wait, I don't even know what are you getting?
Yo, we had a whole argument yesterday, son. I won't even say what show it was. Actually, I'll say what show it was. I just want to talk to you about it. Make sure you watch our Week Hero class when that does come out. Yep. So niggas can understand him because he's adopted and he want to act like this. Ace's mom died carrying him. Yep. This is the dude who's his dad. You gonna let a nigga disrespect your dad? You don't understand what kind of emotional trauma Ace was going through. And my nigga, pride is the devil, man.
You know what's crazy?
Had to hold it down
That's
for
what
his dad.
I was gonna
say. So you can understand when a nigga he's adopted, so he want to do all this crazy shit. But my boy Ace ain't go through just as hard of a life.
I can understand something that's still classified as being dumb.
So you thought that nigga yesterday was a dumb bitch?
Nah. To be fair, we didn't say that what he did was okay.
Thank you.
We didn't say that.
So
we
you
just
said
said
we
that we understand the
All
trauma.
right, so understand
to be
Ace.
fair,
You
yeah.
be a dumb bitch and understand it.
Yeah,
Why?
I can understand Ace,
But
you
he's not
still
no.
a dumb
But
bitch.
Ace not no
Man,
bitch. That's what I'm just
he
trying to
wasn't
tell
no
you,
bitch,
though.
bro.
all
Granted,
risked our lives to save you.
I agree
we
with you.
brought
I hated it.
1,000
I hate-
motherfuckers, and you died. You basically made this shit pointless.
I agree with you. I agree with you.
What?
I agree with you to a certain extent because I do know like when it happened, I was mad that like culmination of this arc we didn't get the happy ending that
You
we
was
wanted.
mad with me.
I was. I agree with you. But my whole thing is that I also stand on the fact that like I think Ace was very much okay with going on his own terms. He's happy that his brother didn't die. He's Whitebeard ended up dying, which was the biggest L for him. But I think
he
like
died for him.
yeah, a lot of people died for Ace.
Insane,
A lot
bro.
of people died for
Insane, my
Ace.
nigga. Just for you to
But
die,
I just
that's
feel like
fucking crazy.
I feel like he was just like at this point, my dad you're not gonna talk crazy on my dad. You just smoked him. He came here to save me. You're gonna I'm telling you right now.
Yeah.
Situation reverse.
Yep.
Nigga, you killed my dad. I'm dying here too. Pat, get the fuck home.
But
I got
there's something about being calculated, right? If you have all these niggas that came for you, right? There's something that in hood terms is called spinning the block. You feel me? That does exist. You feel me?
You. Okay.
So we can gather our forces, get the fuck up out of here, gather our minds, our thoughts, our intellects, and actually revolve.
Yeah.
Revolving meaning spinning, because that's another word for spinning is revolving.
Correct.
And shit like
Correct.
that.
How many more words are there for spinning? Do you have any other ones, man?
Intellect.
Okay, so in regards to that, this is what I was gonna kind of say too.
Go ahead.
Not to say I do agree that him going back was wild, right? And he shouldn't have, right?
Yeah.
But however, you gotta understand, and I say this all the time.
I'm here.
It's heat of the moment. People do crazy
that's
shit
very
when they're not thinking
I
straight.
hate heat of the moment.
No.
I hate heat of the
But
moment.
hey, you
I
hate
hate
it.
that
You
shit.
hate it, but it's real. Hey,
that
you
shit.
hate it, but it's real life. People do, and even in situations like that, some people don't even want to spin the block. Some people want to get it right then and there. You know what I'm saying? Because in situations like that, people are not thinking straight. As soon as I hear disrespect,
On site, in the words of my nigga Rob, on site, nigga.
As soon as you hear disrespect, they're
What you
like,
said my dad's a bitch,
that's
nigga?
crazy, right? And my
Yeah,
thing
it's
is
over, bro.
I can't. In his mindset, yes, it's stupid, but like at the same time, you don't know what he's thinking. He's obviously not thinking straight. You know what I'm
Exactly,
saying?
which translates to dumb. You feel me? It's like heat of the moment. More times than not,
You gonna
people
make a dumb decision.
Exactly. A lot of rash decisions are made in heat of the moments because why? You're not thinking. You're acting more subconsciously than consciously. And sometimes subconsciously, that intuition does not allow you to make the right decisions. Real shit.
Unconsciously,
Okay,
subconsciously.
hold on, wait.
and
No,
intuition.
you're right.
Wait
You're
a
absolutely
minute.
right. You are absolutely right. But sometimes that atmosphere gives you no choice, and Marineford was one of those atmospheres where you couldn't really. You had no choice,
No,
bro.
no, Jerry. So
like,
you're gonna look me in my eye right now and tell me that Ace didn't have a choice to not respond to that.
Well, okay, yes, he did have a choice.
Okay,
he
I
did
just
have
had to
a,
make
he
sure.
did, he did have a choice. He did have a choice, but like I'm saying that the moment could be so empowering to that heat of the moment that you're just in blackout mode because of the surroundings and because of the things that are going on around you. That's why heat of the moment even happens half the time.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? And it's a normal way of life. Yes, you do things sporadically. Yes, you do things crazy. But sometimes the atmosphere is just like, yo, it just can't be held, my nigga.
Yeah,
Sometimes it can't be held. Especially when everybody around you is still fighting and shit. It's like, yo, all right, I want to make sure my people. But it's like, I also want to make.
For you.
And we all know the type of person that Ace is. We all know the type of person that Ace is. Even though those people were fighting for him, Ace is the type of person that's like, I still want to make sure that all my people are good. So once you disrespect one of my people, like, I'm going to sit here and try to defend them as much as possible.
You heard
we know that how he is.
You said try and make sure that all my people are good. Bro, the person that he's defending is already dead.
Well, he defended Luffy in that moment. That's why he died. Because he was going to kill Luffy. And then,
Bro, they could have.
I'm just saying, in general. That's in that moment.
In that moment, Luffy was about to die.
He was defending Whitebeard's name.
Yo, that's another thing too. Imagine if somebody that you really care about dies in front of you, right? Hypothetically speaking, and then somebody comes out of nowhere and disrespects that person. Right after this person died in front of you, they're trying to kill your brother. You're not blacking out in that moment.
You better hold that
I am
L,
certainly blacking out in that moment.
But I know we could have got away. I agree. I agree.
Me, I'm a type of nigga that if in that moment shit like that, I'm a type of person. I'm gonna put my brother on my back and be like, eat a dick. I'm like, that's me. Like, eat a dick. And I'll catch you. I'll catch you on the flip side, bro. That's me.
Ace was ready to crash out, and respectfully, I don't know if they would have spun the block. If they would have had to, they could have died either way. Put it that way. You could have spun the block and still took it L.
You could have spun the block 2 years later.
Damn, man. I ain't even gonna be that as mad 2 years later. I'm gonna be mad, but
you killed my father and
they called him a hoe. Yeah,
I think my heatedness and my animosity were like.
Oh yeah, Whitebeard did die after Ace. They said Whitebeard died after Ace.
You gotta get Benzino mad.
So yeah.
You gotta get Benzino mad.
Don't make me do that, yo. I start wilding right now.
But you know what's crazy? It's kind of, damn. Because I forgot that Whitebeard died after Ace. That kind of takes away from my point of him blacking out because his dad died. But like still, regardless of what, he still had the atmosphere was still there for him to black out though and go crazy.
Yeah, I just would never agree with that decision. Like I feel like the fact that Ace was such a prized character, that's what makes me even more mad. Since I like you so much, and your decision caused you to exit the show or shit like that, is like, nigga, I don't know. I'll never agree with it.
Was that one of the first major deaths that we got in One Piece?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Another reason why I think Marineford is legendary because it meant so much to the show and it changed the show where, people actually can die.
Facts.
And how, like, my whole thing was, like, the effect of it, like, how he died. Like, the Kainu hand through the stomach. I feel like the amount of artwork I've seen behind that scene, bro, the amount of different animations, 4K seeing it in, is crazy. And I feel like that was a symbolism of the end of an era of One Piece, like the Whitebeard era.
Yeah.
Because I feel like even after that, the effects of Marineford, you see it at there's a park I think there's a park in Japan where they have the memorial site of Whitebeard and Ace.
That's hard.
Type shit. So it shows you like, and Whitebeard died too. That's another two major deaths. And going into that arc, did any of you guys think that was possible? Like, did you because we were how many episodes in by that time?
500.
So by 500 episodes, did you think people like niggas was gonna die, or like you just thought it was gonna be a regular?
Well,
arc?
I had a feeling. I didn't know who was gonna die, but I had a feeling that there was gonna be some death just because like of the anticipation of the album. Of the arc.
Marineford, you bastards!
Nah, no bullshit. You know what's crazy? I wouldn't be surprised if somebody put that in the comments in one of our comments. Marineford, you bastards! Best arc in all the anime. You know. Yeah, I'm not surprised about the death. I'm surprised about who died. I didn't expect. I don't think I expected Ace to die.
Yeah, me either.
Yeah,
I don't think
thought Ace
expected
was going to be
die,
on the team.
But I think that, you know, it's funny. I think that as much as we talk about, how it could have been dumb or hot-headed in the moment, what it meant for the rest of the series, like the things that happened in Marineford, were so much more important. Like,
That's true.
Luffy vowed, none of my niggas is ever going out like this again. I'll never let this shit happen to me again.
That's true.
And we see like his resolve like quadrupled. Like, Luffy changed that day forever.
100%.
Jinbei had to bring him back to reality. Then we see that also put Ace's devil fruit into play.
That's
which
facts.
we see with Sabo, and we get that whole situation with that later on in the story. We get the Blackbeard take, because Whitebeard died, we also get the fact that Blackbeard can hold 2 devil fruits.
Yep.
So these deaths not only mattered like for the emotional, like, yo, we never got Whitebeard. Whitebeard came to save his son. Oh my God, he died in the most emotional way. That shit's sad as fuck.
Yep.
But now we also get the point of, yo, wait, what the fuck? Blackbeard just took his devil fruit, so this might be the strongest nigga in the world. Like, and he got all these people with him, Shiryu the Rain, all these people. God damn. Then we see Luffy, when Ace dies, it's like, this is the new era, this is the new pirates, and in this moment, I vow, I already told everybody in the world at Marineford, that nigga Whitebeard is not king of the pirates. It's gonna be me in front of the world. And then after that, Whitebeard dies, Whitebeard being like, that's the guy.
Yep.
And that's why Ace is always fucked with Luffy. And then Luffy, after his death, it meant a lot. It meant a lot to the story going forward.
Very significant for sure.
So that's probably one of the biggest shits of Marineford. Like what it meant for the continuing story.
Yeah, it definitely played a major part for the rest of the story. Like, it was necessary for a lot of things to happen. I don't even think we get that 2-year time skip of us leveling up without Ace dying and shit like that.
For sure.
Now, honestly, like, after that arc, I realized that the show wasn't a fairy tale.
Hey, what's that supposed to mean?
Wait a second. Is that a shot?
Is that a shot? Like,
Yeah.
What are we doing? Yo, what we doing? Yo. Step outside. What you talking about? What you mean?
It's not a fairy tale, you feel me?
People die in fairy tale too.
I never said anything about the show fairy tale. It's not a fairy
I
tale.
feel
It's not
offended.
I
I
said
feel
not
offended.
a fairy tale. You feel me? You take it as you want to do. I'm not responsible for what I say or whatever.
You're right. You're absolutely right.
Whatever you
You're
quote, you can
absolutely
say
right.
this shit.
You're right. In that case, you're right. You're right.
Yeah, I think Ace had to die too. I think, like, I don't know if I was ever mad about, like, too mad about his decision, but I feel like without that death, I don't think Marineford would be regarded as high. I think it would have still been a good arc, but that just made, like, all the whole effort of us trying to save you and that being, I guess, for nothing. You know what I'm saying? Besides, like, what we learned with Luffy and shit, like you guys mentioned. So I think Ace had to die.
Yeah.
Him, especially him being like the character, like being the coolest character. One of the coolest characters in the entire show. You know what I'm saying? And him having been killed off, I think that was legendary.
And it's significant to the progression of the main character, kind of Evan's point, too. Like, made Luffy become a stronger person as a result. Because maybe he wouldn't have probably gotten as strong if Ace hadn't died. You know?
1,000.
Yeah.
Why didn't he get stronger?
So he had to die, Pat. Gosh.
Yeah, I understand. I just didn't want it to happen.
I feel you.
Yeah, so that's definitely the conclusion of the Marineford arc. It went into what was next with Dressrosa.
Nah, it was Fisherman Island.
Yeah, it's Fishman.
Oh,
Yeah.
leading into Fisherman Island. And how do you feel like the conclusion into Fisherman Island was?
I think it was cool.
Like coming back, seeing like that was when they came back from the time.
Yeah,
skip, right?
it was cool because you got to see everybody level up and shit like that. You feel me?
And what
Like,
they worked on and how they training and
real shit. Usopp getting stockier and shit like that. Nami getting a better understanding of how to use like her weather abilities and shit like that. Fucking, obviously my nigga Frankie having that time that he spent with the fucking laboratory and shit like that. All them. Robin, it's funny because Robin, they only like glimpsed into her time with the Revolutionary Army and shit like that. Like that shit was very important. Like she spent time with Luffy's father and shit like that. So yeah, that reunion was definitely sick. Hell yeah.
I liked it a lot too because it felt like a time skip because we didn't see none of those characters for that whole season. So going back and then like actually seeing them change, it actually felt like, yo, y'all really were going for a minute. Like what the fuck you guys were doing. And I feel like it made that arc better because we wanted to see what were all our characters doing in that time span when we were dealing with Marineford and how would they feel even hearing about Marineford. So I feel like without Marineford, I feel like the next arc wouldn't even mean as much at all. Like it had so much to do with it because those characters were really gone to us. I don't know how it could have been like a year to the people probably watch. I don't know how long Marineford is.
Yeah, well, I don't know the time span.
But when it was coming out, it probably was like at least 6 or 7 months for people where they wasn't seeing the main group, and I think that it takes a lot of guts from a person creating content like that because all the characters that everyone fall in love with, and you take them away because when they come back, they mean more because we know how to miss them now. Before we never knew the feeling of not having some of these characters in it. So
Yeah, I liked the transition just because in a lot of animes that we see now, sometimes like a major time skip means a brand new series. Like with Naruto, a major time skip was, I think it was like, I forgot how many years. I think it was like 3 years. They were gone until they came back, and then Shippuden came back, and they were all 16. It usually means a new anime, but they kept running. They kept going on with just regular One Piece, and it was dope because even after when Luffy went back to Marineford, is that where he went and he took the picture? But when he went and took the picture and he put up the deuces and like, or he threw up whatever he threw up, right? And everybody saw the picture in the paper, and everybody that was part of the Straw Hats knew what he meant when he did that. Yeah. It was just to show like, all right, guys, we're gonna reconvene in like 2 years, but we need to chill and take a breather because like there's shit out there that we cannot handle right now. So until we learn to be able to handle that, that's when we can meet up, and that's when we can get back in the field for real. So like the transition into that was really good because then we just started to see the level ups from Luffy. We started to see Luffy using Haki for the first time in the Fishman arc, and we got to see all these different new abilities from everybody in the gang at that time. You know,
yeah, the anticipation was there. It's like, yeah, what the fuck's all the new shit that these guys could do now?
Yeah,
and Luffy got a new fit,
facts.
like an actual whole new fit, not a different color.
She's giggling about that.
Facts.
Now I'm about the new fit. I don't remember the new fit.
Yeah,
That's all. I don't even remember.
Yo, you know what's
him
that
getting
funny?
some
We
fly
got
fly
to
shoes,
we
Wano.
got to argument about this in a reaction, and I kept saying that, yo, he had the belt, and you guys were trying to tell me that he had the belt before, and I was like, yo, bro, he never had a belt.
Oh,
This
yeah,
shit
nah,
wasn't
that
open,
shit leveled
and
up
this
the
shit
fuck
wasn't
out of his
locked.
outfit.
Wait, so
yeah.
that's the new fit you're talking about?
Yeah, that was a new fit.
And they got the yellow belt and shit like
He
that.
got the
Changed
yellow
fucking
belt,
game.
and the vest wasn't the vest anymore. It was like a coat. You feel me?
Yeah, that's hilarious. That nigga got a BB Simons belt and changed the game.
Yeah, right. You got designer, son.
Yeah, and Luffy came dripped in designer.
Facts. Shout out to everybody that's been rocking with us, man. Episode 18. It was
Yo,
a great.
correction, Robbie. You owe us a pizza next podcast because this is episode 19.
Oh, it was.
Yeah,
I was-
pizza and ice cream.
Pizza party! Pizza and ice
2
cream!
weeks. 2 weeks, Rob.
Chat.
I'm being a man of my word.
Hold him to that. He said he's.
I'm not eating it though.
listen,
Oh yeah, he
listen,
said he don't lie on the podcast.
Yeah, he said he don't lie on the podcast. He said he don't lie on the podcast, and he's been talking about this pizza
Hey,
party
it's not-
since 2019.
nah, it's not
Damn it, we want the pizza party.
Oh, I did. Pizza is cheaper than ice cream, nigga. I get 2 box Little Caesars on deck for y'all. Extra
Make sure it's the
cheese.
bestest too, yo.
Yeah,
I
extra
got
most
you.
best
Best
is
is
pepperoni.
pepperoni.
Yeah.
I got
I'm
you.
big.
I
Promise
need
ice
Evan.
cream too,
I need
he don't
Evan
lie.
to eat a whole box.
Nah, chill, dog.
So
Ice cream pizza.
This nigga been eating whole boxes his whole life.
wow. But yeah, guys, make sure you guys remember, guys. Tomorrow is the day for RTTV 2.0. It's a new beginning. It's a new era.
Yeah.
Friends and family channel. We put our friends and family on, so make sure y'all pull up. It's gonna be a movie. We got mega reactions, like I told you, 10 people plus with the OG team. All of us are in it,
Facts.
plus some new people, and we cover some new things that we haven't covered. You'll find out tomorrow, and we have some shows and some classic shows that we have that we're covering with our teams, which we are co-captains of and captains of certain teams, and we introduce them to new animes, new TV shows, live action, movies. It's a new journey, so make sure you subscribe. The link is
Pinned in
pinned
the
up.
comments, yeah.
Again, tomorrow is back. Invincibles. If you want the full and early reaction, make sure you pull up to our Patreon.
Facto.
Again, we have Ninja Kamyu, we got Solo Leveling, we got One Piece, we got Magi, we got Free Ring. We got so much animes going on right now. Then when we talk about our movies, we got a Dune that's on there already. We got Full Metal Jacket. We got
My
bet we have animations.
Mulan.
We got Mulan
We
just
got
dropped.
Sonic coming.
Sonic coming.
We got
Sonic
Sonic 2
2
coming.
We got
coming.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles dropping this week.
Oh, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles
You
dropping.
ain't
That was a great
That was
episode.
So,
my favorite reaction.
one of the best reactions. Then we got Weak Class Hero as well. We finished
Piracy.
up Glory. We got Glory up there. We got a Moving if you're into K dramas.
Yep.
Then if you're into Bollywood, Tollywood, and Talmud TV shows, we got we got Farzi, and we have Mizapur.
Mizapur is supposed to be coming out end of March, season 3. So if it comes, we coming. Pause.
Yeah.
Whoa. What
Facts.
the fuck?
So make sure you check those out.
Yeah.
And next Wednesday we got X-Men 97.
Woo!
It's gonna be one of the first ones. So make sure you pull up to that. And then we hitting them off with the Netflix series that's heavily promoted.
Yes, sir, man. 3 Body Problem, yo. So
Freedom bodies.
I know y'all been seeing this shit promoted all over the world, man, and we've been seeing it heavy, so we're gonna have that too, man. So make sure you locked in with us. We'll have the full reactions, and of course on our YouTube, we'll be dropping the cut ones.
And
We do have still some super chats to read, so we got y'all. Don't worry about it.
Like it up right now. If you haven't, make sure you like it up. And again, guys, the next podcast will be March 27th
Facts.
on a Wednesday, 2 p.m. Pacific, 5 p.m. Eastern, and we'll be ranking and breaking a deep dive of the top 5 Naruto episodes. And Patrick better bring that episode where he cried up as one of them.
You talking
Wow.
about? Okay, I already know.
I won't be
I
here for
cried
this
at
one,
2
y'all.
episodes,
Yeah.
but yeah.
So make sure you guys pull up. March 27th is the next podcast. Remember, 2 p.m. Pacific, 5 p.m. Eastern, and it's 2 to 4, 2-hour podcast live streams.
Yes, sir.
You guys could pull up, join the conversations, join the pod. Let us know what you feeling, what you rocking with. And like I said, we got some super chats we going to get into.
Yeah, man. Yo, shout out to Otito, man, because my boy or my girl, I'm not exactly
Otito.
sure, has been giving a lot
Hola,
of super chats, man.
Otito.
So we super appreciate that, man. So Otito said, Rob, my black brother, of all the admirals in One Piece, you respect the racist tree. Come on, man.
A racist tree.
talking about
Oh,
the
you
green
talking about
dude.
Green Bull?
Green
Yeah.
Bull.
Green
He's
Bull.
racist?
That's what Pat said.
Oh, that's a
Yeah,
spy.
remember
I
he
know
was like talking
racist.
about when he first got introduced, he said a bunch of shit like basically saying he's racist.
About black people?
No, just like
Yo, I
Green
hate
Bull.
this.
Green Bull
Hey,
doesn't
you
care
could
about
be-
black
you
people.
could be
How much
racist
do I
towards
like
other
him?
people.
Who he racist towards?
Green Bill doesn't care about black people.
Yo, he's wildin'. Kenzel Austin donated and said, y'all should do a villain podcast where y'all rank y'all top 10 villains as a group or separate because I want to hear y'all talk about villains.
Doflamingo.
That's a good one. We'll write that down for y'all as a
Because he
podcast
spit
topic.
hot fire.
Imperial Duck said Marineford is top 2. It portrayed the art of war perfectly. Favorite war arc in all of anime along with Attack on Titan Return to Shiganshina. I love you guys.
love you too, man.
Yeah, he got it. I was over here
Love you
lost.
too,
I'm like, yo, he
man.
pronounced Shigashima perfectly, yo.
Okay, come on,
That
man.
was beautiful.
Come on. I know words
You
ain't
got it.
well spoken. You heard?
Mm.
Yo, Otito donated again, man. It said Luffy's your favorite city. I thought we were law brothers. This flip flopping will not stand.
Woo! Call him out! Call him out!
I ain't Joel, nigga.
He said, "Who's your favorite?"
I always said Luffy was number 1 in Lowe's too.
I don't know. Today you said Law's number 2, but he's not 2. So
that's one.
You don't know what the fuck you talking about anymore.
I said no. I said Law's top 2 of 2, and you said that don't make no sense. I said of 2, and you was like,
No,
First
forgot-
he said
he's
top
top 2
2
and he's not 2. And then I said,
yo,
that,
right,
and
what
then
you
he
mean?
said,
He
"I
did.
was
and I
said-
explained it, and you didn't even bring up that part. I said he's 2 of 2.
Nigga, what does that mean?
That means he's 4.
There's 2A and 2B. No, there's 2A and 2B. It's not true. They don't have 2A and 2B. An hour, isn't it 1:30?
Nah, nigga, cut the fucking cameras.
That makes a lot of sense what I just said.
He
Don't
said
let
if
it
there's
go
a
over
1,
your
there
head.
ain't a 130, nigga. So basically,
So he's 1.5.
So yo, so
yeah. So he's not 2.
so I'm
He's
not 5'10".
1.5.
I'm 5'10" and
half.
but still 5'10". I'm 5'10" of
But
the
2
5.
of 2 is 2, Rob.
No, but if you divide 2 to 2 is 1.
yeah.
But if you
And then
add
carry
2
the
plus
4,
2,
nigga.
But if you add 2
forgot the
plus 2
part.
is 4, and 2 times 2 is 4.
Otito donated again and said, "Imagine if Buggy awakened his fruit. Nothing could stop him."
Facts.
And Otito donated again and said, "The hate for Lucy becomes all the more understandable when I realize she has a crustacean barber." For
Oh, we gonna have
warrior."
actually
You right, City. You right, City and Maniac.
the
Yeah,
podcast after that is
yeah.
gonna be for the Grand Magic Games.
Grand Magic Games!
Hopefully, it would all be out on YouTube. Bro.
Yeah.
Would it?
Yo, wow.
For the next one,
If not,
Nah,
not
it
March
won't be done,
27th.
it
It
won't
would
be.
be the one in April.
oh, then maybe, yeah.
Yeah.
Yo, wow. See, people
Okay,
like Lucy.
People don't?
Marcus from 626 said, "Remember when Dragon saved Luffy? He had weather-like powers. He first saved Luffy with lightning, and next we see an abundance of wind. My guess is that it's a natural disaster fruit."
Yo,
Yeah,
you know-
we thought that too, but it just I didn't know if that was Dragon or if that was a serendipitous divine intervention type of moment and shit like that. But you know, I feel you, my nigga.
You know what's funny, Pride?
Dragons could change weather.
After I said the spike bullshit, I literally started thinking about that. I'm like, wait, there was a whole thunderstorm.
There
when
was.
He saved Luffy. So I mean,
And
a natural disaster fruit, or natural disaster fruit. Is that what we're gonna call it?
You could
You call whatever you want.
'cause
You're
don't know what the
reaching.
fuck it is.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
natural
saying?
disaster.
And Moneymore
Devastation.
said in Alabasta, Nami actually fought somebody that already has the spike fruit. So there's that too.
Where?
in
Oh
Al-
yeah. Stupid.
Yo, and then Toshin D. Rising said, "Wells, Eni's lobby had good fights with Zoro Ashura for first time. Sanji pulling out the devil leg, Luffy pulling out gear 2 and 3, also Nami and Chopper."
I mean, I guess. Okay. Okay, man. That's one of the best fights ever.
Ew, hater, yo.
Okay.
La Prince Conyers said, "What's good, Evan Rob? Shout out to you for the donation." Brian Gill says, "Sup, RTTV. Hope y'all are doing well. If y'all had to pick a movie director to collab with and a manga artist to make a perfect live action anime, which collab would y'all choose? Also, no question, Marineford is top 5 arcs in all of anime."
Joel's picking Zack Snyder.
Movie director. I'm definitely picking Quentin Tarantino.
Nah.
So I was
Oh,
picking
yeah,
Christopher.
Christopher
Nolan.
Nolan.
Yeah,
yeah,
he's
that's
picking.
right.
Don't let him
Nolan.
fool you.
Quentin.
He loves Red Moon.
No,
He loves
you wanna-
Zach. He loves Justice League versus Superman.
No, you know which one Rob's picking? The director of Madam Web. That's the one you choose.
I
Madam Web director. That's
I
what
actually
you
would
choose.
fuck with him, bro. Yeah, I know. I told y'all Mike Epps is in the movie. I forgot to tell you that. Yeah, Joel, you know you like Madam Web, nigga. Stop hating.
So what's your answer? Wells, manga artist and
And
director.
director Christopher Nolan, manga artist.
I'm going with the Sailor Moon.
I would go with the dude that draws One Punch Man. That
You know
dude.
who I'm going with?
Or I mean, he's dead now, R.I.P. But the dude that did Berserk.
Spirited Away.
Okay.
Nah, bro. If you ever look up when they basically do the illustrations for other animes and stuff like that, like art style of them for other animes is fucking.
Oh, I seen like the
beautiful,
AI thing that they have.
bro.
Yeah.
Nigga, that's Bleach, Naruto. That shit looks so fucking hard in that anime style, bro.
Oh yeah, them.
It's just as hard, bro.
Attack on Titan for me.
Sailor Moon creator.
Aja donated and said, "It was stated that Roger would go to war with nations or something like that if someone trash talked to him about any of Roger's friends or crewmates. So it makes sense that Ace acted that way about Whitebeard."
You know the difference between Ace and Roger when he did that? He ended
won?
up surviving.
I knew you was gonna stop. Okay.
Yo, don't walk the walk if you can't talk the talk. And now that nigga Ace ain't talking or walking.
You know what's funny? I'm mad burnt. Once you said Rogers, I immediately thought you were talking about Rogers base. And I was just like, yo, shout out Rogers base.
Shout
out
out
Rogers
Shout out
base,
to
yo.
my boy, yo.
Oh, yeah, he be knocking niggas out too, bro. Nigga Rogers base, yeah, he's out here, bro. He's a tall dude, bro. I ain't a little nigga, bro. He's a tall guy. He's like, what, 6'1"?
I have no
tall.
idea.
That's a tall guy, bro.
Yo, Men Booty said, "When I watched recent Bleach,
What was the name?
you heard me, nigga." Men Booty said, "When I
You
watch
need to say the
recent
full
Bleach,
name.
I want to spit. Ruined." Damn,
When you watch
man.
the what?
When he watches the recent Bleach episodes, he wants to spit because they ruined it.
Oh damn.
Shut the hell up. I rock with you because you here rocking with us, but you're a cornball for saying that, bro. Styles here with Marineford Arc is pure artwork, bro. Like, what?
Uh,
What?
Ahos 901 donated and said every single Straw Hat would have done what Ace did. That's like if Luffy was gonna die after saving Robin at Ennie's lobby. None of the Straw Hats would have left him behind.
What?
That's a fair assessment. He's saying like anybody like if they were gonna I don't know. You heard what I said. I was gonna.
It just sounded dumb. That's why I was like, what? They would turn around. So they tell me after they save Robin and shit like that, if they say, yo, Robin's a bitch, they're gonna turn around and be like, nah, she ain't a bitch. Head up right now. No, I don't agree. Yeah.
Nah, no on Luffy, maybe.
Maybe.
Luffy would be the one to turn around and be like,
and you know who's gonna stop him? Nami. Nami would be like, or Zoro.
It would be Zoro.
It'll be Zoro. Zoro will be like, come on, bro.
It's
We
not
already
the
won
day,
the
bro.
battle. Like, yeah, another day,
no,
another
Luffy's
dollar.
pulling up and he's gonna be like, yo, what you talking about, fam?
What you talking about?
He ain't my fucking brother. She ain't no fucking bitch.
Yo, Muhammad Lear said, yo, Joel, I'm going to be real. Zorro was the samurai version of Abe Lincoln because you could still be racist and behave slavery. What?
That is the wild.
I didn't pre-read that shit. And while I read it, I'm like, wait, what the fuck is going on?
Mean,
Also,
slavery for be racist is fucking nutty.
crazy, son.
Wait, Abe Lincoln was racist?
Yep.
The man that created the Emancipation Proclamation was racist?
Yeah, everybody back then was.
I didn't know that. I knew George Washington was racist.
Bro, like what you think wasn't racist would be racist back. I mean,
Yeah,
what
I get you.
what they think wasn't racist then
That's
would be
true.
racist as fuck for us. So he's racist.
I get you.
Robert Burns also donated and said, also, who do you guys think may be Luffy's mom? Predictions say Imu-san since Dragon was a Marine. But I saw a lot of people say that Emu is not necessarily a woman. But yeah.
Emu, the person that's on top of the chair?
Imu-san, yeah.
Emu's not a guy?
I'm just reading. I'm reading.
It has a very slender look, so it could potentially be a woman.
That
Yo,
nigga
he
look
might have
like a
spoiled
nigga.
us. Yo, Wells might have
That
spoiled us.
look like a
Wells knows,
nigga.
yo.
I don't know.
You
shit
don't know
about
shit.
Emu.
What
Yeah.
the hell? That head only got a certain amount of things in it. But I don't
Can you
know.
not talk about my head?
Oh my god. I mean, is that anymore? That's it.
We got-
All right, well,
I don't even
everyone,
know what just happened.
thank you for rocking with us. We got some streams. We on Bring Up Me and Pat every Sunday.
Yes,
We do
sir.
cover Championship League. We cover La Liga League and so much more. If you're into
Premier.
football, if you're into the NBA, we got the playoffs coming up that we'll be covering. And we got Devin Haney versus Ryan Garcia, April 20th. April 21st, we got the playoffs play-in tournament. And then every Sunday, 8 a.m. East Pacific, between 8 a.m. Pacific to 12 p.m. Pacific. We always have soccer every Sunday live stream on RTTV Extra. That's our sports channel. We have our own Patreon there for sports. Me and Pat cover so much. It's just everything sports we react to and cover. So make sure you pull up. Movies and all. And Wells, you got anything?
Hit Toto to me. So, yo, I got streams coming on Saturday. We're going to be reading manga. We're going to be, we have a lot of things coming for you guys on RTTV related, but stream on Saturday. We're going to be reading One Piece. We're going to be reading, man, just stay tuned. Follow me at Wells_RT for all that, bro.
Taste Cup Joe.
Taste Cup of Joe. Shout out to me and baby girl. We are on our House of Dragon adventure. We just completed all of Game of Thrones. So we're on House of Dragon right now. We're getting through The Last of Us. And, we're trying to decide on what next show to do after that. So make sure you join us. We're about to start Legend of Korra this week as well. Taste Cup of Joe. Subscribe on YouTube. And we also have our Patreon if you guys want to get full reactions and early access to that as well.
Y'all take show recommendations?
Yeah, sure.
Black Lagoon.
Yeah, and make sure you follow RTTV Reacts for all of our movie reactions, man. We got some of the greatest movies to ever drop in the motherfucking world, man. We did Doom, we did Oppenheimer, we did Interstellar, we did Mulan, we did Inside Out. Man, we did everything, and if you don't know what we did, just click the link in one of our bios to RTTV Reacts page, man. Head over to there right now. We got all the full/uncut on our Patreon, man. If you don't want to miss a moment with the gang, it's one of the most fire places on the internet, man. RTTV, the network. The family. Shit me.
And tomorrow, March 14th, is going to be the debut of RTTV 2.0. RTTV 2.0. RTTV 2. That's a Pat song. Guys, tune in. We're doing reactions with our friends. We're going to be leading teams to victory and to some very interesting discussions. and different perspectives. So make sure you guys tune in.
Here's a story
Facts.
of a brand new
channel.
channel.
And the name RTTV 2.0.
2.0. Come on, gang. Act like I ain't watch our
Yeah,
ad 40
you guys are
times.
gonna see a lot of those videos tomorrow pop
Gang.
up. So make
For
sure we.
sure.
And we have 2 surprises that are coming very, very soon. So just stay tuned for those, man.
Yeah.
Ah,
Yeah.
So, like I said, this RTTV is the network. We're building so much. It's more than a channel. It's more than a YouTube. It's a movement. It's a culture. It's a lifestyle. And you guys are a part of it. You guys are a part of the family. Remember, kick back, relax with RTTV. And that settles it at
The Round Table.